เอาละโอ้โหเสียงกูเอาละโอ้โหเสียงกูเสียงคำว่าเฮียรอจัดอะโอ้โหเสียงกูเสียงคำว่าเฮียรอโอเคก็ต้องกล่าวสวัสดีทุกท่านนะครับที่แวะเข้ามาดูนะวันนี้ครั้งนี้เป็นครั้งแรกเลยที่มาเล่นแพทช้าปกติแบบวันหนึ่งก็เล่นหรือว่า2 วันก็เล่นแต่ในรอบมาอาทิตย์หนึ่งเลยก็ พอดีมันมีเกมรักมันกลับมาก็เลยติดเกมรักนิดหน่อยโอเควันนี้ก็จะมาเล่นในเรื่อง 3.6 กันนะก่อนที่เราจะมาเล่นเราจะมาดูเขาเรียกว่าอะไรอัปเดต ID ผมก่อนอย่างแรกเลยเราได้น้องมีนามาละคือผมอัดคลิปไว้นะแต่ว่าให้เปิดดูดีปะวะจะเปิดดูดีไหมว่าการเปิดได้หรือว่าอะไรมันเป็นยังไงแต่มันดีก็ผมก็จัดมาหมดเลยทั้งตัวละครแล้วก็ไลโคนแล้วก็มีทรงจะจัดที่ E1 ด้วยเดี๋ยวอ่าน E1 มาหนึ่งคือผมแทบไม่ได้เล่นเลยนะคือผมไม่ได้ศึกษาตัวเอเวอร์ไนท์เลยอาจจะแบบมึนๆนิดนึงเพราะว่าเอาเวลาไปลงกับเซเว่นไนท์หมด แล้ววันนี้ที่มาไลฟ์เพราะว่าเซเว่นไนท์มันอัปเดตเราอีกประมาณ4 ชั่วโมงอะก็ผมก็เลยคาดคะเนว่าอาจจะเล่นเนื้อเรื่องทันถ้ารีบพองั้นเราไปเริ่มเล่นกันเลยดีกว่าเราจะได้ไม่ต้องเสียเวลาวันนี้อาจจะมึนๆนะเพราะว่าแบบตื่นแบบเช้าตื่นประมาณตี 5แล้วก็มาไลฟ์เลยเพราะว่าอยากจะมาไลฟ์ก่อนแล้วค่อยเล่นสตาร์เรล
I'm finally here. Once I return this core flame and become the world-bearing demigod, the cycles of Euphorius' this era nova will be the arena. But I still feel like something's not right.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side.
Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future.
Weird. No one ever mentioned this. The core flame of time.
Mina.
When did it get returned?
You used Memoria to resist me. But the remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to...
Are you saying the Garden of Recollection is also getting involved in this unsafe? Then I welcome them. If the Memo Keepers can disrupt your little experiment...
But you know deep down that they can't. The Memo Keepers covet Euphorius' secrets, just as they covet the knowledge of every
But they are certainly not an ally of the destruction either. Right now, following behind the Trailblaze, numerous cosmic powers have cast their sights on Euphorius. They all have vastly different philosophies. But
how can you be certain that these powers don't have their own end goals, waiting to seize an advantage in the war? The war has long begun, Screw'em. Four paths will push the Polka saw these ripples, but had no way of stopping them. So she found in Device 9. Dr. Primitive also took action, but he chose they could have ascended to the throne of destruction. But they were thwarted by the Eon's plots and became prisoners of the Erudition instead.
We have no interest in chatting about the past with you. Logic.
Trapped, but patience became my strongest weapon because of this. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man who's crossed thousands of.
Oh, you're right. We won't get anywhere the way every member of the society has their own way of thinking. And we were never going to expand your thinking through.
It's my turn now, isn't it?
รักษา
Anaxagoras.
Exactly. The benefit of dealing with intelligent individuals is that
Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a philosopher's stone, and when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the.
I have 10,000 ways to torture an anti-Catheran. And in the flame chase journey that she experienced, just as that Titan made themselves at home in my brain, I can also fuse myself with your avatar through alchemy. Then, I will step onto the stage at the perfect moment. And just as always,
You waited in the data stream.
this universe is worth all that time.
How absurd. But I can't help but. Perhaps there was.
More than just.
I underestimated the remembrances method. Still haven't noticed it in the past few moments. We.
Miss Irene.
อ้าว
I thought no one would notice me if I just waited at a corner. But I see that wasn't enough to fool you, my dear.
มาเซเว่นจะคิดถึงจังเลย
Looks like you're no longer that surprised to see me. Aw, that look. So full of memories. Only you can see me right now. I only exist in your cognitive.
มาเซเว่นอยู่ไหน
She's nowhere. It looks like you still aren't prepared for the worst. Your friend March 7th is no more.
เอาเฮียลั่น
It's just like what she predicted. The truth
อ่านไม่ทัน
shall
ลั่นไปหน่อย
be.
เอ้ยอ่านแล้วดีกว่าโอเคพูดได้ชิดเลยลั่น
March 7th entered this world. Long before you and Dan Hung arrived, she embraced the path of remembrance to save you two, and burned away. And I am the shadow cast by her. I've been hiding within the cracks of time all these years. I'll now answer your other question. About who returned the core flame of the answer is simple. No one ever did.
Huh?
I believe someone as sharp as you would definitely figure out when the Era Nova fails to proceed. You will remember our initial meeting, and I'll be able to open the way for the Thank you for carrying this core flame all the way to the end of the world. I shall claim the divine authority. I already told you. She no longer exists. The divine authority isn't actually all that important. What's important, you already have a good idea of what the Aranova does, right? This immutable experimental mechanism is the key to the genius's resistance against Iron Tomb. Let me filter your memories. Keep the appropriate seeds and discard. It won't take too long. You just need to step into the rain of sensation with me. With your memories as the base material, I will recreate the cause and effect of this world. Isn't the fate of the entire cosmos hinged upon this fight? Then this is the best way to ensure everything. You're right. I'm not her. But our heart. Besides, that's what March 7th wanted. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th made a wish to me before she disappeared. Her only wish. I'll definitely fulfill that small wish for her.
Friend, what's going on? Your consciousness.
I promise you that the Astral Express crew will definitely see each other again. So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion. So much time. Just the two of us. Because this Memoria tide comes from... It's her deepest and innermost. Well, I'm not It was on that night when a certain night of beauty... That was when you showed up. Without even saying... Huh. I see.
โอ้โหตาแดง
Then, do you still remember how long it has been? That's gonna be tough to answer. 97 days. You walked every inch of this world in 97 days. No one was able to see you. And you weren't able to interact with anyone. Like how the memo keepers renounced their flesh.
มาแต่เช้าเลยเหรอพี่ชาย รีบมาเล่นก่อนไง เดี๋ยวแบบในวันนั้นมันอัปเดตอะก็เลยแบบรีบมาเล่นเรื่องให้มันจบก่อน มันจะได้ไม่ขาดตอน
Unperceived by all. But I can't just do nothing. This world is super terrifying. She and Don Hung have already set off. The Astral Express could appear on the horizon any second now. And they too will become this place's victims.
For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety.
They are all humans who got lured in. But these people's memories were tampered with. That's not what happened with the Express crew. That's so cruel. I don't know. I only possess your memories. None of these people managed to break through the sky's seal. There's probably a dangerous reason as to why Amphorius... Anyway, back to our initial topic. You gotta know something, right? We practically look like twins. Maybe
เราหน้าตาเหมือนกัน
you know
เปรียบ
a
เล
thing
ย
or two about my past? Or... Please, tell me what I need to do to protect them. Have you ever wondered what the word cost means? Cost? Shouldn't I be the one asking you that? Oh. You always hid in my memories. Never wanted to come out. That's because you also don't want to get discovered by the garden's observers. There's no one here except us. If you help me, then I'll help you.
Yeah, ต่อรองโคตรโหด
Fine. Let me drop a single pebble. But you must polish this pebble with your own hands. What will I turn into after that? Maybe you'll turn into a guiding light. Or maybe you'll be reduced to dead embers. I can't guarantee that you'll remain the person. Inside you is nothing but an Evernight. Even I can only catch a tiny... If this is the only way, and I don't see why I should say no. The mastermind behind the show is about to find us.
Apologies, lost young lady, but I simply cannot allow you to.
So, he can't see you, huh? Or maybe he's seen through our true essence.
The Garden of Recollection's methods are puny party tricks.
Looks like we don't have time to keep talking this out. That's right. Some opportunities will never come again. Then, let's do it. Offer up all of my memories. Cast down this pebble and let everything in this world be swallowed by the torrents of oblivion. I promise you, what was frozen was alive. Now, let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
โอ้โหเชี่ยอันนี้กลับมาตัวหลักปะ
Am I back already?
เอ้ยเสียงตันถึง
Why don't I remember any? Something doesn't feel right. Think back.
It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world.
This is goodbye then, Lord Donhong.
Thank you, guard. I hope that all of you will be able to. But I can't remember anything.
Where's Sunday? Did he not come back with you?
He stayed with Madame Herta. They wanted to try using his tuning to...
Is that Himiko's voice? And Mr. Yang?
Oh my. That was Herta's suggestion? It's hard to...
No, it was Sunday's suggestion. Herta initial, but she changed her mind after Xandar's identity.
And we still can't get in contact with the Cienjo...
I'm still trying, but this place is outside the interastral peace communications coverage.
What about Aventurine's chip, the mini transmitter? Surely it can get through to...
Himiko, are you all right? I've never seen you this...
I'm... all right. I'm probably just tired.
Right. Unfortunately,
ฮิมิโกะห่วงลูก
Dreaming? The parlor car feels... Are the voices coming from the passenger cabin?
Those two passengers have to return safely.
Don't worry, Pom Pom. They're both experienced...
Oh, I'm right here.
ๆฮิมิโกะเป็นห่วงลูก
It's hard to believe that their car is still floating in the vacuum of space.
That's why the Express wasn't able to receive any landing signal. It's likely that the two missing Nameless, like March 7th, also came under the influence of the Path of Remembrance.
And we can analyze all we want, but the real question is...
I was just about to get there, Miss Himiko. Right now, I can also take this opportunity to enter the world and seize as much of an advantage for the act. For example, I can light a beacon in the memory zone for the Trailblazer and Don Hong to follow back home.
March's room.
I haven't. March already wasn't feeling very well when she and I set out. Even if this isn't.
อุ๊ยเขาเป็นห่วงแฟนด้วยล่ะ
No. That. March. It's me. Sorry, March.
อุ๊ยโทษครับ
This isn't a dream after all.
Based on what Madame Herta said, Don Hung should already be on his way back.
But the
I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before.
Or he's already returned but fell into the trap of someone with...
No, I've definitely seen them before, but I've lost that memory. The Memo Keeper's mimetic entities are truly everywhere.
Don't worry. Normal Memo Keepers can't do anything to that little dragon. As long as he's awake enough, all he needs is a little concentration.
hearing you say that makes me feel much better. Don Hung has all of the qualities you mentioned.
I don't know what your intentions are, but as the guard of the Astral Express, I must ask. Any suspicious and uninvited guests?
เฮียได้ตีสักทีเฮียรอบไปแล้วแบบกว่าจะได้ตี
I'm on it. I choose you.
ผมบอกไว้ก่อนนะ ผมเล่นเอเวอร์ไนท์ไม่เป็นนะคือแบบผมไม่ได้ดูอะไรเกี่ยวกับเอเวอร์ไนท์เลยอะ
As you wish.
ไม่โกรธกันเนาะถ้ากดสกิลมั่ว
Die some sun.
Let's settle this.
Time for some. Your time to shine.
Don Hung.
Miss Himiko.
เดี๋ยวขอจัดไม้แป๊บ
Even if it's just through a spirit warp jump.
You could hear our conversations?
Yes. It was thanks to your voices that I could pierce. It was not a wise decision to let a Memo Keeper of unknown origins book.
Can't argue with that.
Miss Black Swan has been on the crew's side ever since things started going wrong and
So many baffling things kept happening one after another. I don't even know where to begin.
don't blame yourself. You're all safe and sound, and that's good enough for me.
Are she and March 7th really?
As a matter of fact, while you were on your way back, Amphorius's and these circumstances have something to do with the two you just...
Are you saying that she has been kidnapped by an unidentified Remembrance Path Strider?
So you're saying that person's appearance is
It's too early to say that, as I haven't seen her with my own eyes. We have no way of knowing what March 7th has experienced. But I can assure you,
What will happen?
everyone here will be torn to please. Trust me on this.
But I also trust in our trailblazing companions. I know this isn't what
No matter what secrets are buried within, we'll do whatever we can to find that March 7th and bring back. I mostly understand what we've learned about the erudition and the destruction.
I made some new discoveries relating to that with Madame Herta's help as part of the deal. Do you mind if I share them with you? All right then.
It's finally my time. It's really been too long since I last appeared.
This friend here is Madame Herta's very... Additionally, it was thanks to them that I was able to learn the secrets of that...
I appreciate the praise, but I didn't have to lift a finger. I mean,
You did this through a mirror?
The garden has strict rules for collecting memories. But not all memo keepers are at... Herta's space station often has uninvited guests, and they never seem to know their limits. How many of them are there? I can't quite...
I didn't really count carefully either. Maybe around 42.
I carefully dissected the memories of these colleagues of mine. Individually, their goals are not... You come to a conclusion that can't... The Garden of Recollection is secretly salvaging the memories of a path. In other words, their goal is to gain the memory.
The moment an eon falls? That would indeed be a spectacular sight for someone to—
That's exactly the problem. They seem to have been aware of the destruction's movements early on, but they
So, what did they just—
hide the truth and wait for an opportunity. Now it seems that letting Memo Keepers guide the right people here, this also confirms one of my suspicions. They have already—
They would not hesitate to associate with the destruction in order to salvage—
I don't know. Perhaps there are even— The majority of Memo Keepers believe that when the universe inevitably reaches its death, unable to sustain increasing entropy, Amphorius, as a scepter, can be viewed as a mini-universe. This is why Memo Snatch— Without a doubt, these extremists wish to record the cause and effect of Iron Tomb's destruction of the erudition. The Trailblaze broke the seal around Amphorius, giving these people the opportunity to enter. Because your involvement will certainly—
You said that March is closely linked to the remembrance.
I do not believe that Miss March is on their side. In fact, when the car you used for landing first made contact with Amphorius, a violent surge of memories flowed past.
March?
Exactly. She was the first to be hijacked by the remembrance, but she used Memoria.
At present, we've lost contact with her. Our only choice now is to rely on the eyes and ears of those. There's no use in agonizing over this, Dan Heng. Our top priority—
Yes.
Uy, pom pom.
You finally found your way back home!
Yes, conductor.
Pom-Pom knows. Pom-Pom came over to bring you good— Passenger Welt says they found those two passengers! Their projections are in the parlor car.
Welt. And Mr. Screwlum.
Himiko, you seem to be feeling much better. And Dan Heng, it's great to be able to talk to you.
Madame Herta doesn't care much for favors, but she'll be happy to receive everyone's praise. Back to the topic at hand. Mr. Dan Heng, we did a sweep of the area surrounding Amphorius' celestial body for The two of you were very fortunate, as there was something protecting your bodies. All vitals—
Was it March?
Our preliminary determination is that the bubble enveloping you two in the vacuum is made of a substance similar to Memoria.
It will take some effort to bring your bodies back to the Express, so...
Have we completely lost contact with the inside of—
There have been several unforeseen circumstances. We broke through Lygas's firewall, but now Amphorius is enveloped by the fierce path of remembrance. Once again—
So we have no way of contacting her. If we take into account the difference in the flow of time, every minute we delay here could be a year.
Dan Heng, what are you thinking?
If it was March who helped us get past the firewall initially, then does that mean only she and I have the—
That is a logical inference, Mr. Dan Heng.
Mr. Screwlum, do you have a way—
You want to go back? That is...
Even if my body and spirit are able to return without a hitch, there's not—
We can't lose you again, Dan Heng.
Miss Himiko, if we can't get her in— How is that any different from losing me?
You're right. I should have known you'd say something like—
Well, I suppose there's...
Mr. Yang, Miss Himiko, I will do everything in my power to— No one will be left behind.
พระเอกใช่สุดหล่อ หุย
You may notice a hint of sweetness in the air. That would be a truly splendid journey, if I may say so. With the Era Nova now complete, losses were a constant on the Flame Chase journey until your radiant arrival turned the tide. Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb? Ha! Mere playthings in the hands of...
Shush!
Hey! Incoming train broadcast. Attention all passengers! The navigation meeting is about to begin.
อ๋อนี่ก็กลับมาในความทรงจำปะ
Perfect timing. Let's head to the meeting. I'm wide awake and... What's this? Who left this note? Strange. It's...
อ่านมัน
March. When did she leave? Whatever. There's a new pink. All I did was take a bath.
Keep it down. I think I found her.
Who's there? What's this?
Oh, แสบตา
Is this the... Seriously? What is happening?
There you are! What took you so long? Hurry up! The navigation meeting is about to start!
Navigation meeting?
Come on over. It's time to choose our next destination. Perfect timing. The meeting's at a standstill. Lusaka or Melistanen? The vote's split 2 against 2. Everything hinges.
เฮ้ยไอ้เหี้ยโอ้มันจะฆ่าเป็นคนนะ
And once again, the passenger is talking nonsense.
Young people.
Oh.
What? There...
Oh, I get it. You want to play a game with us, right? You said you didn't see March. True, she might be hiding somewhere in the lobby. The objective of the game, you're her closest companion. If anyone can do it, it's you.
Is March 7th playing hide and seek with me?
You seem in good spirits. Rest assured, wherever...
Huh? Don...
You seem in good spirits.
Youthful games like this are a bit much for me these days.
Something about Mr. Yang.
Not feeling ready yet? How about a cup of my special coffee blend to calm your nerves?
Wait. Everyone is...
Not feeling ready yet?
Wait.
This is the Interastral Peace Broadcast.
Good evening.
A newsflash. Erudition Experimental Ground has set up...
The Lord Ravager did not emerge as...
In the end, salvation of Amphorius was not only things to be...
It won't be easy. I know. Find your way back.
An unsigned guest log. Wait a second. Why am I looking for March 7th?
Over here.
Weird.
Hello? I knew you'd call. Don't worry. We'll see each other. The trailblazing journey never really ends.
March.
That's not her. Don't fall for it.
กูต้องไปไหน
March March 7th isn't here. Faint, fleeting voices are speaking to me. I went through something like this before. Not even Lygus' prison could hold me. Keep it together.
I found you. You did well. Soar. Break free from the cage of Memoria.
A clever little trick. But stealing a fledgling from someone else is not exactly the pinnacle of integrity, is it?
Did you find her?
No, it's a futile game, isn't it?
In truth, you don't have to go to such lengths to find March.
Because in this memory zone, March is everywhere.
We're protecting March 7th's wish. You. She doesn't want to say goodbye to the Trailblaze. We are her memo sprites. For the sake of her wish, we must give it. Finally, the timing is just right. A thrilling damsel in distress rescue. Wait, maybe I got that backwards. It's me, Cyrene. But now I'm in my memo form. Seriously, one mysterious and cute memo sprite is more than enough. Friend, come with me. We're getting out of here. Why run away? What does it
มีใครให้คุยไหม
to make you understand? Step 1. Stop scaring her already. In this form, I'm way more suited for the memory zone. I'm totally in my element. Grab my hand. Let's hide away in the deepest corner of your memories. If it really bothers you that much, I'll close my eyes. Just lift the curtain of memory and stir up ripples of past rever.
โอ้ยแสบตา ตาฉัน
The space station. Where it all began for you. What's that?
Silverwolf.
แม่จ๋า
Kafka?
It's your secret. I'm so sorry. When I first met you, I remember they were there in your memories too. You sound really nostalgic. You sound really nostalgic. Want to take a I'll stay right here. I promise not.
โอเค ไปดูกันเถอะ
What's memories from before I woke up?
So, Silverwolf, how long till she wakes?
Hard to say. Maybe a few more minutes. By the way, that part in the script could...
Yes, looks like we're on the same page. In that case... Listen. Remember these words, then forget them. Let them slumber in the depths of your memory until on that day, your journey will intertwine with the remembrance. In nearly every possibility Elio has foreseen, it leads to a great crisis. You'll face. So before you hear these words, I don't want you to consider this a prophecy. You arrived at this moment because of the decisions you made.
Huh?
I don't know what you'll have endured, or whether you'll still believe in me. But if there's even a trace of doubt in your heart, it was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, mark this number, 4. According to Terminus's prophecy, 4 paths will push the cosmos to its end. Destruction, harmony, nihility,
ฮะลบล้างเลยเหรอ
and easy now. Trust what you remember. The fourth path has yet to fully reveal their face. And that's why the journey's worth it. Even in a predetermined script, there's room for us to mold possibilities into shapes. So listen, take this guiding principle, then forget it. Let your, as in the past, even while achieving so much, you never let go of your pursuit of freedom.
That was so sincere. I might actually.
Now we all live within the script, but adding a little color to the lines.
Are you going to say more about those branching stories? Never mind. Best not to tempt fate. Get ready. She's.
แม่จ๋า
Kafka said that when my link to the remembrance deepens, this memory, but even a Stellaron hunter, can't fully grasp the trailblazing journey. Just as I thought, even if the Express had never arrived at Amphorius, her secret. If that's the case, then there's nothing.
กูลืมคุยกับเมมบอกว่าก่อนช่างมันเถอะอ้าวหายไปเลย
It's a breakthrough! A breakthrough! How could that little pink girl... little one... You were meant to stay in those beautiful memories and wait for all the...
Oh, triple-faced soul.
Cast your light upon us. Let...
Someday?
Raise your hands high and embrace this boundless light.
โอ้ยแสงมึงทำกูแสบตา โอ้ยเย้ยตากูจะบอด
This stage really brings...
Yes. For you, I suppose it's been a long time, as none of this would have been possible without Miss Cyrene. Even while engulfed by Memoria, she fought to stay in. Only then, through tuning, was I able to undo the memory zone's effect on you.
ภาษาอันตรายมาก
What's the matter? Your expression is one. Step onto the stage first. Ms. March will come for us soon, and she won't be alone. Those memo sprites will follow. Please, be careful. Amphorius is being overwhelmed by an black and pink. Two memories twisted together.
เดี๋ยวนะ
Time is precious. Let's pick up the pace. Yes, Madam Herta. I've made contact with her. Understood. I'll carry out my part as expected.
Quite the dazzling nest you have, little bird of the harmony. Your grasp of Memoria is unexpectedly profound. This ocean we created, according to her, don't any of you think about inner...
She's coming. Is it me she's after this time? There's no time to regroup. I've prepared an alternate escape route. Wake from your slumber and return to reality. Come on. I'll bring you out.
Ow. Self-righteous past rider of the harmony. You think you can do that?
โอ้ยน่ากลัวจัง
Next time, get a memo keeper instead.
ไม่นะโอ้ยเขาสวย ถึงจะเป็นตัวร้ายก็เถอะ
That was way too close. Good thing.
Sunday, are you all right?
ตาน่ารักจังเลย
Mr. Yang, I couldn't get her out.
Is it true that March is behind all of this?
Yes. And that Pathstrider of Remembrance is identical to March 7th in appearance. I can't find the right words to describe it, just...
Can't you come up with an analogy?
That Miss March feels like a reflection on water. Only not from a calm clear within her words. I sensed an intense but utterly pure protectiveness.
Protectiveness?
This is only speculation, but after being drawn into Amphorius, perhaps March 7th experienced... No, it was out of a desire to protect her fellow crewmates that she chose to awaken a power...
Well, on the bright side, at least March 7th won't have to face...
After that battle, I'm afraid I'll no longer be able to join the fight through tuning, as Miss Black Swan's progress remained on...
You don't need to worry. She used your disturbance to mask her movements. Current status? I didn't see that coming. The Memo Keeper is pretty courageous. This means she's chosen to stand again.
มาแล้วแบ็กสวอนหงส์ด
So, I must think long term. I wanted to hide in the shadows to avoid direct conflict. Why is it so quiet here? The air is thick with memoria, yet it's so chaotic. Memo snatchers should be swarming into Amphorius. I was expecting. So, how... Now I'm getting very curious. An empty shell. The consciousness that maintains this... Alternatively, she might have sacrificed herself for an even more mysterious... Either way, what exactly made these fanatical... Memory. It is indeed a deep ocean of dangerous allure, where fast... I keep getting the feeling that the same thing happened in Penacony.
Get ready. We're about to head off.
Is it really gonna be okay? That world's surrounded by a massive chaotic material. That white band of light has already...
Don't worry. After the pink girl from the Astral Express broke into Amphorius, that obstructive force preventing the garden from entry disappeared. That's the trailblazing nameless for ya.
What are you so happy for? Aren't things gonna get messier with more irrelevant people turning up? What if those...
Then we'll just steal it back. Simple. By the way, there's a messenger and a memo keeper on that express. We don't know where they stand on this matter. So make...
You folks are truly These memo snatchers seem to have had contact with her.
We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of
This memory ends so abruptly. It appears the secrets ahead are even murkier than I imagined.
ไม่มีใครให้คุยโอเค
What a bizarre...
It's spinning out of control! Why did no one... That girl is the Memo Keeper's nemesis!
Is she talking about March 7th?
That Evernight, those black Memo sprites, they swallowed those who came here first, all drowned. I wish I'd never come here. Don't come near me, no!
You've involved too many innocent people just to obtain the But I'm not here to blame you. That entity you call Evernight. Tell me we may yet bring a glimmer of hope for those who are still...
Eden, blessed...
Huh?
We are the sacrifice the garden used us.
can finally thank you for the information. I'll take your remaining consciousness out of here as a gesture of thanks. It'll serve as both protection and a punishment. You'll reunite with your peers in a genius, well, provided that I can survive my encounter with
หู
her.
มาแล้วบอสมาแล้ว ยิ้มเลย มันต้องมีให้กดอย่างนี้เฮียไม่ใช่แบบแม่งมาแล้วไปมาแล้วไป
These little critters look scary, but they're not so. Though the surging Memoria tide swept my friend away, I must return to her side before. Another one of these stealth missions, huh? Help me out here, friends in her. A scorching and dangerous aura. This power. And then there's that enigmatic, bottomless aura that seems to jolt awake at midnight. There's a full of energy, yet uncontrollable. Could it be my friend? Maybe it's the Stellaron. Memories of the Stellaron are flowing deep within the Memoria. Let's go there to find my friend. Jeez, so many little ones gathered here. Did you know I... Thankfully, her presence hasn't weakened. Huh? They're guarding some... Is that my friend's photo stone?
ศิลาถ่าย
What's it
ภาพ
doing here? These memo sprites are completely still. This is a... An even cuter memos. No wonder the photo stone can't store more memories.
Find my travel.
What could that mean?
My...
Are you... March 7th?
เจอมาร์คเซเว่นแล้ว เจอน้องมีนาแล้ว
The sky is burning. And this, it's just like how things were last time. How long can the encryption key you wrote for me last, Mr. Screwlum?
That is difficult to project. Logic. It is currently Please rest assured that I will extract you on time before...
But that means I will no longer be able to hack in via the same method. I only have one chance.
The maze of the remembrance is starting to change. I cannot remain your guide. That is why we had to form a temporary alliance with our former enemy.
I express my...
Lygus?
Your enmities.
Allow me to reiterate that Lord Anaxagoras now... If you still plot to harm the Nameless, then you will find that the Society's previous...
I understand.
กูต้องรู้มือไก่เฮียนี่เนี่ยนะ ไม่ชอบขี้หน้ามึงเลยว่ะ
I never imagined that I'd one day walk alongside a genius who...
My stance has never changed. But before that, I'd be very willing.
More like her appearance completely interrupted your plans. I'll remember that.
Your words are as sharp as ever. But remember, happenstance, come with me. I am honored.
อุ้ยลูกหลานอมกรอมตะวะ
You created this waste
โคตรกลางเท่เลยล่ะ
hands.
Such sights are no longer able to stir anything in my heart.
Are you saying that once upon a time you were actually moved by their defiance?
I'm sorry to say, I never was.
These memo sprites.
The mimetic entities of the remembrance are everywhere. That lady, she hacked and infected the Time Titan, converting...
Sounds like you two have quite the history already.
Any variables that desire to influence...
But you never mentioned her before. Could even a genius of the erudition...
Lord Dan Hung, I'm simply stating she snuffed out the remembrance without any effort and left nothing behind. Her actions, contradictions are often the keys to the truth.
And? Do you expect me to join forces with you because of that? All I need to know is that she has something to do with March 7th's past.
Fine. I am only giving you a possibility. A heavy past is like an everlasting night. As to what kinds of sins lurk.
Yes. I indeed know how to face the past.
I have no intention of refuting.
คุณอัจฉริยะคนแรก
I didn't think there were still some that got away.
Explain.
They are thieves from the garden. They finally got a chance thanks to your efforts. Unfortunately, they ran into those who were lucky enough to escape her.
But they look very different from the usual black-tide creatures.
The reason has to do with art. Let us deal with the threats before us first.
สรุปก็ใช้กูตี
You really have no intention of fighting.
Besides, the geniuses are still keeping a close eye.
Never mind. Let.
เฮ้ยเดี๋ยวตีแล้วเว้ยเฮียแพทที่แล้วแม่งกว่าจะได้ตี
Let's try it this other way. I choose you.
มันต้องกดอันตีปะเพื่อให้มันเป็นสีแดงปะ
Night falls. Good night. Rise and shine.
รู้สึกว่ามีนาของกูเบาๆไงกู
Root here. As you wish.
Underestimated you.
Have some fun. Till we meet again.
200,000
Once.
Let's get.
These memo snatchers attempted to infiltrate the.
That sounds like a surefire way of.
Well, our views differ on that. They had a chance to reach the truth precisely because they did not fear death.
เดี๋ยวขอมารับนึง2 นาทีเดี๋ยวมา ตอนนี้กลับมาแล้วเมื่อกี้เหมือนแบบมีลมเย็นๆพัดผ่านหลังมานึกว่ามีอะไร
Turned himself into a seal in this cycle, attempting to suppress the black tides. His golden blood soaked into the ocean tides and covered the earth, etching the scar, and that scar shall erudition, destruction, remembrance. When the three paths cross once again, Amphorius shall face a most magnificent end.
Cloud.
I have witnessed 30 million futile ends. You may not agree with me, but I've always believed that this is also where he decapitated me on that day and pointed he suffered a tragic defeat. A drop of burning golden blood. The blood...
Nanook? Fiden managed to hurt them?
Yes. It melded into Kaslana's body. If you wish to dispel the fog and find that March She hides in the crevices of time, in the most concealed corner of Amphorius, just like how the blazing sun.
How do I know this won't be another trick of yours?
I have nothing to gain from helping you two, but in this cycle, perhaps his mind has already eroded deep down. I only wish that you and the
มีใครให้คุยไหมไม่มีกดเลย
Is there really no other way? How long has it been for you? Castellana, Finan. I'm back. What?
The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation.
Duty does not drive you to wield your blade, but hate.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. What used to...
It is because you suffer that you are so much... partner. And...
มาแล้ว
You still remember us?
Those two names.
Then I'll tell you that those two names only appeared for a blink of an eye in your long journey. But we once fought together to protect this holy city beneath our feet. And we witnessed each other's resolve.
I have forgotten everything except the belief I had when I set off. All I know is that
What if I tell you that we're here for the same thing? Look at what this world has become. Even if you've forgotten everything, I still believe that you'll make the right choice.
When have we ever had a choice? When, even though I shoulder the dreams of millions of lives, I could... Everyone I know is dead. So, be gone. This body...
There's no need to be so serious.
Oi.
Sorry, I had a really long nap and all the bad memories woke up first.
มาแล้วพระเอกตัวจริง
No see, partner.
คานออกมาจากใต้เตียงมัน
อ้าวชามินสวัสดี แอบมาเมื่อไหร่อ่ะ เรานั่งอันนี้อยู่
เฮียอีก3 ชั่วโมงนานจังละกูลงเป็น100 รอบเลยมันมีตาหนึ่งอ่ะมันเหลือแค่ไพอ่ะแต่ไพแม่งเปิดอันติแล้วก็ปาดกูทำไมไพมันมีบังคับตายวะกูไม่ชอบเลยเฮียกูต้องทำยังไงคุณทำอะไรอยู่หรอ
ไลฟ์สตาร์เรลอยู่จ้ะ
โอ้ไหน
Well, it was only a very brief farewell for me.
We once walked side by side and trusted each other to watch our backs. That memory will never fade away, even if all... Because it was so precious and hidden so deep in my heart. To wake up.
ในแรกมันไปถึงไหนแล้วอะ
ก็เป็นไอคอนนี่ไม่ใช่ทำคนในไอแอมเฟเรียสน่าจะใกล้จบแอมเฟเรียสแล้วแหละเพราะมัน 3.6 ละมันน่าจะจบ 3.7
There is no need to further confirm your resolve. Today we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me and become heroes.
แต่ตัดฉากที่มันเป็นสีขาวที่แสบตาจะ
I have never forgotten the weight of that.
ตลอดไป
Even though I am no longer a hero.
But lighting a fire can also illuminate the path ahead.
Everyone I know is dead. In the world I did.
But there is still a group of heroes that I know, and they will bring the true tomorrow to Amphorians.
Yeah.
This body never existed to carry. It only ever burned for world bearing.
ร่างดีกับร่างร้ายกำลังตีกันอยู่
So, I'm going to head towards tomorrow first. Don't make me wait too long, Nana.
Deal.
What if
ก็อยากรู้นะว่าทำไมอยู่ๆทำไมอยู่ลูกกูกลายเป็นอะไรที่
there is no need to question your heart, no need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come. Let us go to the other side of the night.
กูจะบอดลูกไดโนเสาร์เต็มไปหมดเลย
You know that the dawn is there.
เนี่ยมึงพูดแล้วกูอยากกลับไปเล่นวะ
Destined to rise.
ไปหมดไฟแล้วอ่ะ
กูไม่เคยหมดไฟเลย
Before our paths cross
ฝั่ง
again.
กูแม่งมอดอ่ะ
There is a ruckus coming from the Grove of Epiphany. I have another notice for you. In a history known by none, Terravox, the Earth, fell. I have reasons to suspect it.
As of now, clues that yield no conclusions are not important. Finan already pointed me in the right direction.
Lord Danhong is gone.
Thanks for the honor. And here I thought you weren't ever going to... The Inspiration Circus recorded that you have led me up Dawn Cloud countless times. And the last time was right in the previous...
Surely you didn't move into my head to browse such... But if that's the case, I wouldn't mind.
You seem pretty relaxed.
Indeed. The experiment's variable will be eliminated. But you know very well that everything I said about that Remembrance Pathstrider was true. Both my hypothesis...
Yes, I know. You haven't told a single lie so far. But I noticed your thoughts would generate a curious ripple whenever you mentioned you were deliberately trying to hide something in...
Since you're talking in such a blunt...
That is correct. Thanks to that mechanical body, you can control the boundaries of your... Pity that I still managed to grasp a shiver of fear...
กูอยากรู้ทำไมมาถึงกลายเป็น
And I traced it upstream.
กลายเป็นเอเวอร์ไนท์เหรอ คือจากที่กูอันนี้กูยังสรุปไม่ได้นะแต่จากที่กูอ่านแล้วเล่นมาคือมาร์ทมันเข้ามาในเพนมาร์ทมันเข้ามาในแอมเฟเรียสก่อนแล้วเหมือนมันเห็นแบบแล้วเหมือนแบบมันอยู่แล้วมันเห็นอนาคตที่ไม่ดีเข้ามันเลยแบบอยากใช้พลังที่มันหลับอยู่เพื่อที่จะปกป้องตัวเรากับต้าเถิงเอาไว้นึกออกใช่ไหมแล้วไอ้ร่างปีศาจร้ายมันออกมามันก็ทำถูกหลับปกป้องแต่ว่ากูไม่มันอาจจะมีเจตนาที่ชัดเจนของมันจะได้แต่ว่ากูยังสรุปไม่ได้กูยังอยากเสพเลยไม่มันเช้าได้แหละเฮียกูยังสรุปเลยไม่ค่อยได้แต่ว่ามาร์ทมันอยากปกป้องเพื่อนเลยมันเลยเอาร่างนั้นออกมาแล้วกันประมาณนั้น
เฮียเห็นมาน่ารักกายสีเหลืองจิตใต้สำนึกเป็นชาวล็อกเลย
กูชอบตั้งแต่ตอนที่มันเป็นอันนี้แล้วตั้งแต่ตอนที่เควสไอ้นี่เราไอ้เอาไม่ใช่มันจะลืมไม่ชื่อนะไอ้ผมแดงอะไอ้ อ้หนุ่มหล่อผมแดงอะไม่ใช่ไอ้หนุ่มหล่อผมแดงอะจำชื่อไม่ได้ชื่อเฮียเหรอไม่ใช่เวนเจอรีนมันอ่ะมันกันได้แหละเฮียแต่จำไม่ได้
The grove. Even the branches and leaves of the sacred tree have been dyed gold. Now that the destruction has quelled the Memoria tide, it's time for me to go deep.
กูอยากเห็นต้าถึงแปลงร่างมากเลยตอนนี้
Who's there?
ไอ้เฮียแต่กูเห็นไว้อยู่นะถ้าถึงร่างเยอะแล้วตอนเนี้ย
มีประมาณ3ร่างมั้งตอนนี้
That fire
นั่นถึงเป็นตัวของตัวเอง
the grove. And you, visitor from...
You are...
Are you surprised? Demigods with golden blood are not solely... I am Terravox, Avatar...
What a coincidence. I was just told by someone... Answer me. Why would the Dromus King of the legends, the demigod who should have fallen...
You already know the answer. Is the transmutation arcade...
How do you know about... Was it...
Exactly. Thanks to her, I was able to...
So you didn't die. Your fall was just a lie.
To survive. For a Dromus, the birds and beasts of this world have struggled to survive since time immemorial. Yet unlike but Evernight is the master of remembrance. And I saw
The path you chose to survive will lead to your death.
And what of it? This body is... The earth is hungry. And only the birds...
เฮ้ยได้ตีอีกแล้วไอ้ยี่แผ่นนี้ได้ตีเยอะจัดแผ่นที่แล้วมันกว่าจะได้ตีกูเกือบหลับ
Exactly like Mara struck.
Night falls. Good night.
Let's settle this. Receive divinity.
As you wish.
Cloud Knights? How is that possible?
แต่กูรู้สึกว่าเอวันไหนกูไม่ค่อยแรงเลยวะ
Root here. Next time it rains, I'll be
แต่ตัวเนี้ยแรงแน่
Embrace a
E
new
2
Return to dust.
ฟันเข้าไป
It's endless. Has the Memoria tide
อะไร
returned?
แค่สไลด์
Fires of abomination reignite.
เฮ้ยยี่ล้านหนึ่ง
Why not? The mists of the past shall drift away.
อะไรวะเนี่ย
Scatter, fade,
เฮ้ยมาแล้ววะ
turn to foam. Do you not remember me? After all, I am the heavy burden.
เชี่ย
How could I be so easily?
Dan Feng? Is this another memo snatcher trick?
Vidyadhara are supposed to forget the past during hatching rebirth. But the preceptors, if you do not wish to use that bloodstained name...
That's not necessary. Though we've long parted ways, I...
So, who is that?
That is Amphorius' Earth demigod. He should be on our side.
The dragon descends upon the earth, and all beings look to it.
Are you trying to say I'll end up...
One day you will. And as I see it, that day won't be far.
Let's move on to another topic. I have no intent. I only have one concern right now. You can either help me deal with these abominations or return to the shadows of memory. Done.
เชี่ย
All right. The filthy remnants of the Memoria Tide still run, and presumably, that giant who craves the power.
Do as you
เชี่ย
please. I'm moving
แปลง
ahead.
ร่างเห็นชิน มันจะแปลงร่างไงวะโดนแทงเหมือนกับคนอื่นๆไหม
Speaking of
โดนแทง
terror,
อีกแล้วเหรอ
his
โด
aggression
นแทงอีกแล้วเหรอ
was probably some distraction.
รูปคุณแล้ว
Plain as day.
I agree.
เฮ้ยไอ้น้องก็น่ารักจัง
Wait.
So good now.
เท็ดบี้ทีแอนทีออน
Full and the hidden passage can be used again. Now, the Imperator's
ไอ้เหี้ยกูเห็นเรื่องสามตัวนี้มา
Who knows if Terravox will be able to succeed? Huh? Who is this warrior?
Lady Tribute.
Dun Hung? Nice to meet you. I didn't.
There is no need to elaborate further. They are merely a collect.
No. If they were my memory.
Don Hong? Even though we don't know you, we'll still ask you to get somewhere safe.
Hycealans. I mean, Tux Gladiorum is.
I see. In that case,
No problem. We need to go deliver some messages, so we'll be.
Memories crazed ramp.
it's too early to reach a
ก็กล
conclusion.
สรุปที่แบบที่ตายไปตอนที่เนื้อเรื่องตอนนั้นที่คุณเลิกเล่นก็คือย้อนเวลาได้ใช่ปะ
มันไม่เชิงย้อนเวลา มันเป็นวนลูปเวลา
อ๋อ
ก็คือสมมติตายไปเกิดมาชาติหน้าก็ยังเป็นคนเดิมอะมันไม่เชิงย้อนเวลาเว้ย ก็คือสมมติว่าตายไปแล้วก็จบแล้วก็เริ่มใหม่เริ่มเหมือนเดิมวนลูปอะ
There are two
แล้วก็ตายใหม่
แล้วก็ตายใหม่ แล้วก็เกิดแล้วก็ตายใหม่แล้วก็เกิดแล้วก็ตายใหม่อย่างนั้นนะ
to Terravox, but the probability of the latter
ในเรื่องอบอุ่น
is very low.
เอาเป็นว่ามันไม่ใช่คนแล้วกันพวกนั้นมันเป็นเหมือนคอมอะที่แบบเปิดปิดประมาณนั้นอะที่มันวนเรื่อยๆอะเป็นแค่โค้ดอะตัวโค้ดอะไรง่ายๆกูจะโดนด่าไปได้ยังแต่มันเป็นอย่างนั้นจริงๆนะ
Correct. But the
ไอ้เฮีย
conversation.
ตับพัง
Let's
แบบ
forget
บน
that
ลู
for
ก
now.
เฮียโอ้ย
In the vortex of Genesis,
ขอบคุณนะ
there was someone else who went missing.
ค่ายหมีที่ทำเนื้อเรื่องอบอุ่นหัวใจ
I still have a chance to make contact with her. And the way I'll do it is
เชี่ยแล้วเมื่อไหร่จะแปลงร่างต้นถึงแบบโดนแทงไว้แล้วแบบให้กูช่วยไหมแล้วก็สิงร่างเลย
Stay back! You cursed beast!
ไอ้เชี่ยแต่แม่งเปิดประตูก็ช้าอยู่ดีวะ
there's not a single sign of movement here.
แต่เรามีประตูให้เปิด
That was
นะ
probably just the echoes of the memorial time.
เปิดช้ามากเลยอะโคตรกินเวลา เมื่อกี้กูเห็นกล่อง
Are you the spirit?
เอ้าแต่ครั้งนี้ไอ้เชี่ยนี่ไม่มีเสียงพากย์ตลกวะเนี่ย
I see. Thank you for the advice.
อะไรวะ อ๋อ ก็คือจะโดนมาร์ทจับตาอยู่ก็เลยกดเสียงตัวเองไว้ หรือว่าแบบแม่งไม่มีภาคอีก หรือมันไม่มีภาคแล้วแบบเขาใช้มุกนี้มาเล่นแทนวะ
อาจจะ
ไม่ตลกแน่เชื่อต้านเหิงกับตัวหลักเราอุตส่าห์มีเสียงภาคให้ทำอะไรวะ ไม่อ่านดาวออนในเกม
สรุปติดอยู่ตรงนี้แหละ
กูควรจะทำอะไร อ๋อขึ้นแล้วก็อย่างนี้เหรอเอาคนเหรอไม่ใช่อ๋อมันต้องกดค้างไอ้เหี้ยกูรู้มันต้องค่อยๆยิงไอ้ห่าเนี่ยนี่คือนะผลของการไปอ่าน
เกือบแล้ว
อยากได้กล่องเนี้ยกินเลย
อันนี้ได้เปิดได้ปะ
ไปไหนต่อข้างล่างอย่าบอกนะว่าให้กูเล่นอะกูค่อนข้างโง่เลยนะให้กูเล่นตอนเนี้ยทำอะไรครับคุณกุลเล่นฮอนไกสตาร์เรลครับคุณนิโมถ้าไม่ต่อผมจะติดต่อถ้าไม่ต่อผมจะติดต่อทีมงานแบรนด์ช่องนะเอ้ยขอโทษครับคุณนิโมขอโทษครับผมเล่นฮอนไกสตาร์เรลครับผมเล่นเนื้อเรื่องอยู่นะ
เนี่ยโดนทัวร์ลง
Now it's time to awaken the
A pool of spirit water. I see.
เฮ้ยตอนนี้ผมขึ้นเป็นประธานบริษัทไอประธานผู้ดูแล YouTube เฮ้ยอย่าไม่เจอกันแป๊บเดียวไปขนาดนั้นแล้ว
จริงๆแล้วผมเป็นประธาน
10 ปีที่คลองเตยติดคุกก็ดิต้องติดคุกแล้วขนาดนี้ละพายเรือขายก๋วยเตี๋ยวโอ้โหรวยเลยเฮียคนอื่นมันก็อิ่มกันทั่วหน้าเลยอะไรอ่ะ
Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration calls forth the spirit water's memories.
มีคาซีนไหมโอ้โหไม่มีเฮีย
There are still survivors in Amphorius, and this.
Very good. It's nice to meet the ocean demigod, Lady Icy.
A green dragonfish. A Yudon hung Scale Gorge waterscape is your home, isn't it? In Grey Frost.
That's fortunate. It means I won't have to introduce myself. Tell me, where are Evernight and her?
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters
ผมโดนเน็ตไป250,000ทำไมไม่ขึ้นจอ
but layered cliffs
โอ้โหพี่ขอโทษครับโอ้โหแม่งระบบคงพังอ่ะขอบคุณพี่มากๆเลยครับคุณนิโมโอ้โหผมแม่งไม่รู้จะตอบแทนไงแล้วอ่ะเฮีย250,000
They are not an ally of the Trailblaze.
That's no surprise.
กูตามไม่ทันเรื่องเลยนะ
Already exchanged blows with that mad demigod.
I didn't think the worst would still come to pass.
น่าจะผิดพลาดที่ระบบครับคุณนิโมเดี๋ยวผมแก้ให้นะ
He also intends to get his hands on a dangerous power. As his comrade in arms, do you know what his goal is?
Terravox has only ever cared for life born from this soil. If they covet powers from beyond the sky, I suppose even so, their behavior is far too unusual.
I presume they wouldn't have made such a
ทำไม
drastic
เสียงเบาจัง
error, but embracing the permanence may result in even more
อุ้ย
misfortune.
ใครอะสวยจัง
While I admire that
อ๋อ
demigod,
อันนี้ไฮซิเลนนะเป็นครึ่งเทพอีกคนหนึ่ง
it seems that if I want to find Evernight, I will have to confront Earth.
ตัวเนี้ยมันพากลับมาทำทีมดอทได้เก่งมากเลยนะเว้ย
To a vicious
แต่แล้ว
beast.
กูไม่ได้เปิดกูมาเปิดอีเวอร์ไน
What I do won't weigh on my conscience.
Then allow my specter to accompany
หน้าตาเหมือนไอ้นี่เลยอะข้างหลังเหมือนไอ้นี่เลยอะไรวะ
as the demigod
ไอ
who
ตัว
witnessed
สี่
the
ดาว
end of this
ที่เป็นกายภาพ
ตัวสีดาวกายภาพไอไฮยานเหรอ
At least let me
ไม่
sing
ไม่
an
ที่เป็นผู้หญิ
elegy
ง
for my last comrade.
เป็นแรกเลย
ผู้หญิงเจนแรก
ดูชวน
ตัวฮิวปะหรือว่าตัวดาเมจ
ไม่ตัวดาเมจ
สู้ช้าง
เออเหมือนซื้อชาของไคเตอร์
Doesn't sound like something you would normally
แต่สู้ชางฮอนไกเกิดให้ฮอนไกเตอร์ฉลาดนะไม่เหมือนสตาร์เรลสตาร์เรลค่อนข้างโง่อะ
แดกกาวเยอะไปเลยสมองรวน
มึนจัดอะ
I will never hesitate for my companions.
กูตามเนื้อเรื่องไม่ทันแล้วแต่กูถึงไหนแล้วแต่เนื้อเรื่องกูเนี่ย
I'm a nameless. And what I'm going to do is defend all the hopes that are on the
แต่สวยตังพี่คนสวยอยู่กับผมก่อนไปแล้ว
แต่ชามินสามารถโหลดกลับมาแล้วก็รอมารีรันแล้วชามินก็เปิดเก็บไว้ในไอดีได้นะ
If you please.
แล้วชามินจะได้มองหน้าคนสวยทั้งวันเลย
Hold on to this current, for it still
กูไม่มี
carries
เพ
the
ชร
warmth of the wave ride. Hopefully, it will lead
รับปริญญาถ่ายรูปทักมาหาผมด้วยนะครับไม่อยากผมไม่ทักผมบุกนะโอเคครับผมเดี๋ยวผมบอกนะแต่ว่าน่าจะยังไม่ได้เร็วนี้หรอกอาจจะเรียนในสักปี2 ปียังไม่ผ่านหลอก ได้เลยเพื่อนอยู่ไหนวะเนี่ยไปกองกูต้องไปไหนต่อไหนคืออ๋อต้องลงข้างล่างไม่บอกมันได้เลยเพื่อนบอกเสมอบอกแน่นอนเอ้าเหี้ยแม่งรอกูผมเคยเล่นเกมนี้แล้วตอนจบเป็นโฮคังเงะใช่อันนี้เห็นด้วย
แยกออกมาเป็น3 ล่าง
เอากูไปทางไหนต่อเนี่ยชิบหายแล้วกูตามเรื่องไม่ทันเดี๋ยวนะอุ้ยไปลูกคิดถึงจังเลย เกมชื่ออะไรครับหอมไข่สตาร์เรลเหรอไม่ฮอนไกสตาร์เรลครับฮอนไกสตาร์เรลหอมไข่โอ้โหแม่งลางดาวถ้าแปลไทยก็ลางดาวอ่ะใน5 คนนายคือ1ในนั้นเชี่ยผมอ่านตรงตัวตรงไปเฮียตรงแบบไม่เลี้ยวเลยอ่ะ
Is it over? It seems so. These phantom. It's unusually quiet here compared.
Don't let your guard down.
กูว่ามันน่าจะแปลงร่างแถวๆนี้แหละมันจะทำท่าฟิวชั่นเหมือนนักบอลป่าวะ
กูรอนั่นเบอร์ที่4
มันจะมีอีกเหรอวะเฮียมันจะไม่มันจะไม่ซ้ำซากเหรอวะเฮียแปลงร่างแล้วเดี๋ยวก็แปลงเชี่ยโอ้โหกูมัวแต่คุยมัวแต่อะไรเฮียลืมดูบรรยากาศรอบๆไอ้เฮียเราเจอไอ้อะไรวะผู้กล้า5 เมษาเฮียอะไรทุกอย่างอะอันนั้นใครอะเบสปะ
เชี่ย
I've seen this farewell more than once in my dreams.
เบสผู้มีอาเรียนบริคม
พี่เบลด
I use dragon transmutation
ไอ้
for
เหี้ย
selfish reasons.
อาจล่างต้นได้ล่างรองมา3 ตัว
ทำไมเหมือนมันเล่าซ้ำเลยวะ หรือว่าตอนเควสก่อนอันนี้มันเป็นเควสรองมันเลยแบบไม่อะไร แต่อันนี้มันเหมือนเอาเข้ามาในเควสหลักเนี่ย
The military affairs
แต่ว่า
office
ที่นั่น
suggested
ไม่ควรเป็นเควสหลักเลย
orders
เอ้ยไม่ควรเป็นเควสรอง
on
เลย
the
น่าสนใจจัด
And the Yaoqing called her back for a patrol mission.
อุ้ยแมว
Some people
พ่อหนุ่มสิงโต
born with
ขาว
adventure in their
เฮ้ย
blood and can't stop for even a moment. No matter.
นี่มัน
I'll
ไม่ใช่
drink
เบ
a
สนี่ว่า
potion for
เบส
her.
มันอันนี้มันชาติแรกของเบสเลยนี่ว่ามันอ่านว่าอะไรวะเหยียงซิงเหรอ
อืม
Already toasting.
ใช่
เหยียง
Why
ซิง
don't we wait for Dunfeng?
เชี่ยมาเป็นร่างเหยียงซิงด้วยว่ะ
The High Elder has endless
ลิงยิง
meetings with
หัว
the preceptors that he can't get away
แต่ไม่ใช่เยี่ยง
from.
ชิงแน่
Let's not wait on him.
ๆไอ้คิดว่าเด็กเกรดเฮ้ยแต่มันโตขึ้นแล้วนะเว้ยที่นั่นแหละค่อนข้างเกร่งเลยนะเกร่งเลยที่นั่นมัน
ย่า
เก่ง
โตแล้วเหรอ
มันไม่เชิงโตแบบ มันไม่เชิงเชี่ยมาเป็นร่างนี้จริงด้วย อุ้ย
I'll relay
จริง
her
หลิวน่ารัก
exact
จัง
words. It
จริงหลิว
is
ตอนนี้ยังไม่บ้า
to drink too much before a battle, so I'll
นี่
leave
เปิ
a
ดวะ
jar of spring water from
พ่อหนุ่ม
Thalasia's crystal
แย่ง
palace.
เปลี่ยน
จริงหลิวตอนที่ยังไม่บ้า
She said that wine only
โอ้โห
has flavor
ตา
after
สวย
the
มากเลยอะ
triumphant return.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
ตอนนี้กูคาดหวังอย่างหนึ่งกูอยากเห็นไปเหิงแล้วนะ
I didn't want to go along with her, but she
ถ้ามาเป็นไปลูกกู
insisted
โกร
on
ธจริง
seeing
ด้วยไอ้
her
เหี้ย
expression after you had her say.
Any gift from a friend, whether it is water or wine, is rich.
I see you still speak as if every sentence
อ้าวตานเฟิร์นคิดถึง
I see you still speak
นี่
as
เอ
if every sentence must add something of profound.
Ah, you're just in time. The punishment for making us all wait.
Spare me, please. I've already suffered enough next to the ancient sea. I've convinced the preceptors. Vidyadhara, Cloud and Magi will join the battle on the front line.
It seems like you can now carry out your plan for dealing with the Kitu Mirage.
อันนี้คืออะไรนะคุณ
We're
อันนี้
standing
คือ
your ground
ภาพ
against the
ภาพทรงจำหรือว่า
อันนี้ความทรงจำความทรงจ
อ๋อกูก็เลยงง
I never
เฮีย
thought
ทำไม
those
ท่านถึงสอง
preceptors
คน
would ever relent.
สามคน
After
ำ
all
คือไอ
this,
ที่ภาพชัดอะคือความทรงจำเว้ยแต่ไอที่เป็นลางๆอยู่ข้างๆคือจิตใต้สำนึก
อ่า
Countless Vidyadhara will lose their lives. With no
เชี่ยไม่คิดว่าเขาจะเอาเบสร่างเก่ามาแล้วแน่ไอ้เหี้ยเบสร่างเก่าแปลกๆว่ะเบสชาติที่แล้วแล้วกัน
But the Vidyadhara cannot become a part of the Alliance's destiny.
ไหนอะมันขาดอีกคนนึงอะมันขาดอีกคนนึงอะ
And sorrows.
โดนตัด
That is something we
กูอยาก
all
เห็นน่ะ
understand as
มันขาดอีกคนนึง
That is also why we've gathered here. Come, raise your cups. This toast is not for bidding farewell to each other, but for honoring the soldiers who will not return. For
เนี่ย
honoring our companions.
ถ้ามีโมเดลมาแล้วไม่เอาตู้มากูก็น่าจะโกรธอยู่แล้วเนี่ยไปเถอะถ้าไม่ไปนะ
เชี่ยตันเฟิร์นเข้าไป
ไป
แล้
ลู
ว
ก
เข้าไปร่วม
ไม่ครบจริงดิ เอา
มันจะไม่มีได้ยังไงวะเนี่ยอ้าวแล้วมึงเห็นเหรออ้าวไม่เห็นหลับโอ้แม่งไม่มีโอ้เกม
Apologies. My
จริงๆแล้วเกมยังไม่ปั้น
must have been off pressure.
Nonsense. If our
เดี๋ยวเอา
positions
มาแล้ว
were
นี่ไง
flipped,
คุณเอามาแล้วโดนทัวร์ลงเฮียมีตัวแล้วไม่เอาตัวก็เมาวะ
โผล่มาเป็นไปลูกก็ได้ไอ้เหี้ยกู
let's
ยอมลดโทษ
try
ได้
not
กึ่ง
to
หนึง
be too reckless.
When you make a decision like this, people will always ask, was it worth it?
โอ้โห
Do you
เฮีย
know
จริง
how
เหลียว
you
มาใน
answer
ร่าง
that
มาใน
question?
ร่างนี้โคตรสวยเลยว่ะร่างปกติสวยแล้วเจอร่างนี้ยิ่งสวยไปอีก
I won't answer it. I will prove it.
That's right. My sword is my answer.
Thank you, Danfeng. Thank you, Jingyuan. Oh, thank you, Jingliu. And thank you, Bai Heng. Wherever you've gone off to.
ขอบคุณต้านเฟิงขอบคุณจิงหยวน ขอบคุณจิงหลิว ขอบคุณไปเหิง ที่ไม่รู้วิ่งไปไหนแล้วมึง กูตีนปะเนี่ย
Ridiculous. How did you get drunk from spring water?
I'm just full of joy. It feels like I've just forged a divine weapon with masterful
ไอ้
craftsmanship.
เยี่ยงสิงแม่งพูดถึงไปเหิงอยู่ แต่ก็บอกว่าไปเหิงวิ่งไปไหนแล้วไม่รู้มึงไม่ได้ทำอะไรใช่ไหม
This world in a blaze, then live.
ไอ้เหี้ยมึงพูดถึงขนาดนี้มึงต้องวิ่งไหมต้องโชว์ตัวแล้ว
That's what I always firmly believed in the
เหมือน
past.
เหมือนอยากให้โผล่นะแต่ไม่ปั้นโมเดลจริง
Until now, I wish more than anything
ไอ้เหี้ย
that I could just live a bit longer. No, pretend I didn't say that.
ดีจังเขายังอบอุ่นอยู่ ถึงจะในความทรงจำก็เถอะ
It's over.
It's over.
And you know exactly what happened to these 5 afterward. So, can you understand it now? After both she and March 7th have left you. Losing a dear friend with whom you've shared so much can never be considered a victory.
So you made a decision.
อ๋อตอนนี้คือมาบอกเหตุผลว่าทำไมถึงแบบยอมทำกับไปเหิงอย่างนั้น
I was the one who swore to
ทำไม
bring
อะ
Bai Hong back to life.
ก็คือแบบมันอยากให้ไปเหิงกลับมามีชีวิตไงแล้วคือตอนเนี้ยต้านเหิงมันแบบไม่อยากทำแบบนั้นนะไม่อยากยอมทุกอย่างเพื่อมันไม่เข้าใจว่าทำไมต้านเฟิงถึงทำอย่างนั้นนะแบบยอมเป็นคนเลวเพื่อที่จะเอาเพื่อนกลับมาไอ้ต้านเฟิงก็เลยแบบพยายามอธิบายว่าเนี่ยเพราะว่ามันเป็นเพื่อนรักกูไงกูเลยต้องทำอย่างนั้นนะแล้วแบบมึงอาจจะต้องทำเหมือนกันนะต้านเหิงถ้ามึงอยากเอามีนากับซุปเปอร์กุลกลับไปอะ
That was also me.
เพราะว่าถ้าเพื่อนตายอ่ะก็คือทรมานไปตลอดชีวิตอะประมาณนั้น
ก็เลยทำให้เป็นอมตะ
Even if I could reverse time, I would not choose differently. And if it had been Jing Liu, Jing Yuan, or even Ying Xing,
ตั้งแต่ตัวเอกเราตายได้หรอกูเพิ่งรู้เลยเนี่ย
ไม่
I'd still choose
คือ
to do the same.
คนเล่นรู้ว่าไม่มีทางตายหรอกเว้ยแต่ว่าตัวละครข้างในมันอาจจะตายได้ไงมันอาจจะแบบคิดว่าเป็นปกติที่ตายได้ไงนึกออกใช่ปะ
ตัวไม่ไงตัวเราเป็นอะไรวะก้อนพลังกูนึกว่าแบบจะไม่ตายสิแบบนึกว่ารู้กันอยู่ในเรื่องนึกว่า
อาจจะไม่เชิงตายแต่ว่าอาจจะหายไปหรือสูญสลายไปไง
อ๋อระเบิด
อาจจะระเบิดแล้วก็บึ้ม
Willing to sacrifice
everything.
แล้ววะต้านเฟิงกับต้านเหิงคือดีกันละ
does not surprise me.
ว้า
They are more than just my companions. They are the path I took.
แปลกๆอยู่นะชื่อดีกว่าเอง
เมื่อก่อนเพราะว่าต้านเหิงมันไม่เข้าใจไงว่าต้านเฟิงไปทำอย่างนั้นจนแบบทำเร็วทำไมอะ
Future
แต่ว่าตอนนี้ก็น่าจะเข้าใจแล้วล่ะ
till my next reincarnation.
ปรึกษาตัวเองที่แท้ทรูไอ้เหี้ย
And let me see how you'll carry out your convictions.
Let's leave this place and go settle things with that mad demigod.
เอาเหรอวะพลังหมดเหรออ๋อเฮียเย้ยกูไม่ได้อ่านที่อะไรตามทางตอนเดินมาเลยสัตว์เสียดายชิบหายแล้วก็ต้องคุยไหมเอาคุยไม่ได้เฮ้ยกูเห็นกล่องเพราะว่ากูจะเปิดมา E2 กูน่าจะได้อยู่มา E2 อะไรนะ
มาใหม่ทำอะไรได้
เป็นเหมือนซับ DPS อะเอาไปเล่นคู่กับทีมความทรงจำถ้าทีมมีความทรงจำ4 ตัวโหดมากแต่กูมีแค่3กูไม่ได้เปิดไอ้ม้าอ้วนไว้
ไมตาโพนี่
เอ้ยดูน้องดิ
มึงไม่ดูมาดีๆไม่เผื่อเจอไปดู
อาจจะมีแหละไปลูกกูว่าอาจจะอยู่แถวๆนั้นแหละมันจะเปิดช้าไปไหนวะประตูเฮียเนี่ยเฮ้ยไอ้เฮียรีบไปโอ้ยแมปสวยจัด
It's you.
They are here, a scion of permanence. Terravox, my oath, let this memorial...
Be prepared for the worst, Lord Dunhung. This mountain dweller must not be on Geocles the Mountain Breaker. Earth's...
Mountain Breaker?
I remember you, little fish.
I didn't think you were still alive.
Death is just a return to the earth for mountain dwellers. Thanks to Evernight's gift, I was able to come back to the mortal realm and keep watch. Long Scion, you are the most important offering in this ritual sacrifice. We will use the permanence to awaken the fallen.
I see. In order to lead us here into a trap.
If it weren't for the Imperator's tricks, the name Terravox would be shared.
They made the right choice for Amphorius's tomorrow.
But the tomorrow you speak of only ever had a place for what, my old friend? I will once again start a fire that burns.
Why don't you leave this to me, Lord Dunhung? Use that hidden passage to reach the...
No. I will stay here. Mountain Breaker, hero of the mountain dwellers. If I do not stay here and triumph over him, he will die in line for the vicious beast that insists on obstructing the astral. We've stood on the precipice countless times along this journey, forced to make difficult choices in the face of disaster. It's my turn to put some
เฮี
pressure
ย
on
ถึง
this
ตาฉัน
world.
ที่จะสร้างความกดดันให้แก่โลกใบนี้บ้างแล้วไปเขาพูดโคตรโหดแปลงร่างไหมแปลงร่างไหมเมื่อไหร่เหี้ย
Nothing major. Bloom.
As you wish.
Receive divinity. Repay. Eternal
เฮ้ยกูว่าถ้าจบนี้แม่งเข้าคลาสสิกแปลงร่างแน่เลยวะ
Time for some sweet
รีบจบดีกว่า
embrace a new life. Your time to shine. Darkness with me. Rise and shine. Don't worry. Night falls. Good night.
อ้าวไม่มีแม่ง
Yeah.
Before that, tell me,
อะไรตัวหรอ
what kind of deal did you make with Evernight? How was the...
That's
เฮ้ยเฮียไดโนเสาร์โคตรเท่เฮียมึงมีโมเดลไดโนเสาร์ที่เท่ขนาดนี้แต่มึงไม่มีโมเดลไปเหิงฮัลโหล
Terravox. Is that you? Your body has become...
But I can hear the sound of blood still surging.
I suppose you are the...
I am near my end, and the demigod title means nothing to me now.
เปิดตัวได้ตอนนี้มันเร็วไป
แล้วมันจะโผล่มาอีกทีเมื่อไหร่วะได้
Traitor.
Terravox was once a member of Geocles' Dromus Legion. This force was Terravox.
ก็ว่าถ้าในเรื่องนี้จบก็ไม่น่าเลยหรือว่าแบบจะกลับไปอีดาวเฮียอะไรอีกรอบนึง
จะกลับไปเจโจยกับไอ้เฮีย
ตลอดไป
The Emperor could not surmount this mountain.
and thus had to break it from the inside.
The age of the gods was coming to an end. Living beings someone had to watch over the earth, so I agreed to a deal. I would take the Titan's divine authority, and there was one betrayal I could never. The Mountain Breaker refused to believe that was my choice, even till his...
So this is why you decided to conspire with...
Time's strange visitor appeared before me. The great Geocles was able to be reborn as a memo sprite. He mumbled about the times we fought side. Evernight did not ask for much in return. She only wished for me to use the divine authority of Earth.
Since you're being so candid, does this mean...
For a beast on the brink of death.
I see. 1,000 years of...
This frail body bears the weight of all those I've betrayed in the unchanging past. Go, long Scion. That fiery blaze is already the deepest depths in Amphorius. The great, the one you seek, Evernight, walked out of that place.
In other words, that is the place where
And it is also where she is now.
You sank willingly into the past, and now your memories have turned into this form.
At least I still remember. As long as I never forget.
Primitive and animalistic. Have you ever regretted?
The Earth is not a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. I have never regretted defending the creatures of...
Terravox, after all of this, how much are you willing to sacrifice for the power of the
Everything. My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand my destiny. But my compatriots deserve to continue their struggle. At the end of my life, even if it is a future...
ไอ้เหี้ยท่าเปิงขำอร่อยจัด
I understand. Join me in rebelling against this unjust. Even if the world collapses, give me the core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of the...
Long Scion.
I won't give you empty promises. Allow me to answer your... The permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you entrust the Earth's living beings to me with this body as an ark, I will deliver them to tomorrow for you. That tomorrow won't be the end, but a vast and... It's a future where all beings can trailblaze side by side.
In the veil of Evernight's memories, you've always...
อันนี้คือไดโนเสาร์หรือว่ามังกรซิก นี่ตัง
เห็นปะเป็นโปรคลิปที่น่าดึงดูดมากค่ะขอบคุณครับ
คุณแล้วคุณเดี๋ยวผมมา
โอเคบ๊ายบาย
หาของอีสก่อน
ได้เลย
มีเมนูอะไรแนะนำไหม
ตอนนี้8 โมงเลยปะไข่ข้นปะไข่ข้นเบคอน
น่าสนใจ
I promise you, Terravox.
When I hand over the divine authority, this place will fall. Are you prepared to hold up the sacred tree if it falls?
Of course.
free what remains of my body, and let me give you this flame that turned away from the... I now relinquish my duty as a demi. You shall dig your own grave and burn in the furnace of rebellion. I only hope that, after all this time, Father will take me back into their heart.
Come, crouching beast, for the endless life of this world. Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragons of the wilderness.
มาแล้วไอ้เหี้ย
My final rebellion.
ลูกเดียวเสาจะไปหมดเลย เชี่ยโอ้ยออกแล้ววะ
I am Dan Heng, one who guards the trailblazer's way forward.
เฮียเท่จัดแต่ชอบตอนอุ้ยสวยแต่ชอบแฟลชแบ็กตอนที่5 เมษายนมากเลย
Fortunately, the worst did not come to... If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't weigh on your... Would you have pointed your spear at them and...
There's no point in discussing what-ifs. Though, I'm glad it didn't come to that. Regardless, I will attempt to join this game and become a part. This is the only way I can face my friends and this world with a...
Now that things are settled between
อ้าว
us,
ต้านเฟืองจะหายไปแล้ว
time for everything that I left behind has faded away at this point. As for how to tame it, I'll leave that to you.
Thank you. We can't go back to the past and make better choices. But a dragon can only welcome new life by shedding away his old, scarred skin. For the first time in my life,
This burning core flame, the light is unexpectedly the fleeting moments
เฮีย
when one wakes from a dream.
farewell, Dan Feng. Now, it's time for me to set out.
ต้านเฟืองหายไปแล้ว
rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon all living. Fateravox. Behind that scar lies what they called the deepest depths. But right now, she's trapped in a bottomless whirlpool.
Is Evernight with her?
I'm afraid I
เฮ้ย
can't.
มีหางแล้ว
A scorching abyss. If I were to enter it, Miss High Sealants, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus completely on what's ahead.
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to continue where you left off.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the...
Times have changed. The cliff.
Then I believe it's just... Without absolute resolve, you still won't be able to pass through that. The search for Greyfry might stretch on like an ever-night without end.
Don't worry, Lady High Sealants. Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths, forth is even more unshakable than the earth.
เฮียมีหางละ
Ancient sacred tree, lend me your roots. With the core flame I carry, let me rest. With heaven and earth as my map, and time as my compass, I will find that one. Even if I must cross every mountain and valley, I will bring you home. Circe's giant tree, witness to Amphorius. This time, I will follow its roots into the ancient earth until I find you. On this journey, I will become the bedrock of mountains and bear the cities above. With the currents, I merge into the tide, crashing upon the land's jagged reefs. I sweep across the nameless barrens, scattering endless snow and frost. Entwined in the cycle of day and night.
เล่นจบแพทไหมคะอันนี้ใช่ครับผมกะว่าจะเล่นให้จบเลย
Of this world, adrift in the darkness that was before all else.
คือผมจะไลฟ์แบบถ้าสมมติมีแพทใหม่มีเนื้อเรื่องใหม่ผมจะเล่นให้จบภายในไลฟ์เดียวเลยครับไม่มีแบบปฏิปต่อ
No, I can't do it with just my eyes alone. Maybe it was never me. Maybe it was always you who could set us free.
Long time no see.
All right, let's settle this and keep moving.
That's where we will all find our answers. Hey, Danhang, wake up.
Three of a kind. Two pair. Ace. Go.
เชียเจอแล้ววะ
That grows upon the earth. I am you.
มาแล้ว
Finally.
พูดอะไรหน่อยตัวเราพูดอะไรหน่อยสักอย่างหนึ่ง
I found you.
จะตอบให้มันดูแบบซึ้งหรือว่ากวนดีมันก็ต้องกวนอยู่แล้วเพราะว่าสไตล์เราอะนี่สูงขึ้นเหรอ
Long time no see. Did you get taller?
While you were trapped, I experienced. Thankfully, Evernight did not try to stop me.
ต้องเชื่อมาเซเว่นกลับมาให้ได้
Rest assured, we won't abandon her. We'll all return.
สรินอยู่ไหน
You mean Mem? Sorry. Haven't seen her.
ที่ของรถไฟปลอดภัยดีไหม
Never once stopped worrying about us. About you, me, or March 7th, Miss Himiko, Mr. Yang, Pom Pom, and even Sunday Black. I understand. Herb, it was only when I personally stepped into the maze of time that it suddenly struck me. I'll only warn you once. Leave her. But I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before. I had an unexpected encounter with her when I left Amphorius. Perhaps to avoid exposing her whereabouts, she that power called Oblivion. It's
Oblivion.
I know. But you still remember me, and do you have any clues about the memories you may have lost? If I'm not mistaken, Everknight's plan is to make you forget Amphorius, including the Chrysosairs, who have journeyed with us up till now. But it seems you still recognize Lady Hycelens.
If I made that much of an impression on Little Grape, but I fear your escape from that power they call Oblivion is thanks to someone else.
อุ้ยแคทเธอรีน
Nice to meet you. Or maybe I should ask.
Along with you, this little butterfly fish's memory was also salvaged from
Ito pa,
it, just
sisira.
as a pearl is cradled within its shell. The power of Thanatos surrounds you.
Miss Irene has spoken of you often to me. Though we never met in this life, I believe there's a cut through the endless flow of time. I guarded the secret passage between Styxia and the Vortex. When the Memoria tide flowed backwards and with all my might, I apologize if that seemed improper.
She was just speaking metaphorically. This
พี่เป็นปลาปืนใหญ่
I understand that your mission is still unfinished. The path ahead is treacherous, and even though my body is bound to these dark currents,
The little butterfly fish is right. There is still a pair of eyes watching from the shadows. Go forth, golden dragonfish.
ปลามังกรสีทองแล้วผู้กอบกู้ What the fuck
Seek your companion.
ปลามังกรสีทอง
Go forth and illuminate the lightless ever.
I cannot thank you enough. Accept this promise from the Nameless.
of course, we'll write it together.
โอ้โหทำไมไม่มีให้เขียนทำไมไม่มีขอบคุณสองคนนะทำไมต้องขอบคุณแยกอะอ่ะขอบ
The
คุณแล้วกัน
nameless will never stop.
Until all of us stand side by side in the
ขอคุยก่อนไปแล้วกันนะ
Go forth with courage, little gray fry. My ocean. You still remember how much I love fire and feet. I'll raise a glass while I await your when we reunite in the ocean at the boundaries of this world.
At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips. If I hadn't met you at the end of the world, I would have thought Lady Trinan's prophecy. As Lady Trinan used to say, fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road. Thank you. My own path. Take all beautiful wishes with you. March forward with determination, and don't look back.
โอเคไปเลยถูก
This
โอเคถูก
place was once Nestia's altar. Could the golden thread be leading us to the world's deepest
มี
sea?
โอ้โหไม่มีให้เต้นเล่นต้านเหินก่อนเหรอเสียใจจัง
Is this a symbol in the shape of Amphorius? Naturally. How could a world enclosed within the scepter have a way of knowing unless the mural isn't a drawing of Amphorius?
เดี๋ยวก็แจกแล้วรอหน่อย อยากชิมก่อนอ่ะอยากชิมลางแบบทดลองใช้มีไหม เสียดายจัง แต่ก็ดีนะที่มันแจก ผมจะได้อัดเพชรไปให้เอเวอร์ไนท์ให้หมด
Could that someone be Xandar? No. His concession proves that this place where Evernight is hiding must be a blind spot. I'm afraid not even Xandar knows about the existence of this great tomb. Best not to get carried away. For something to be hidden, this forbidden realm remains undetectable to Xandar, and even Fine and Stripe merely opened the entrance, yet Evernight can freely swim through it as she pleases. It cannot be reached by the erudition, nor can it be erased by the destruction. Be careful. What lies dormant beneath may well be Amphorius's final.
มีอะไรให้กดก่อนไหมเอ้ยกล่องผ่านสุดท้ายจะเป็นผ่านอะไรนะ
It feels like we're plunging into an abyss.
ตื้อเอ้ยกล่อง
Are those distant structures all entombed data?
เชี่ยโคตรวังเวง
The whirlpool of remembrance. But behind this mist must be Evernight's domain. Ready? Once we step inside.
เพื่อมาเซเว่นไปกันเถอะ
Our 7th is surely waiting to see us again. Let's go. On the trailblaze, no one gets left behind.
อ้าวตัดเข้าแบ็กสวอร์มเลย
This maze is full of
Your voice sounds different from usual. The rest is all fear. Beautiful. I know exactly where that fear comes from. The Evernight is a mimetic entity's natural nemesis. I am the garden's enemy. I have never denied that fact.
I have to say, Miss Evernight, at least she's still willing to talk. Is it because I disobeyed the garden's rules?
No, I don't think you do.
It's not very elegant to spy on someone. Well, before you get rid of this beautiful memo keeper.
Why should I do that? So you can buy.
And here I thought you were already watching my companions.
I am. Earth stirrings have ceased.
Don't tell me that's part of your plan, too.
It's not. But I'll make good use of it. Fighting alone against an entire world. Even I might miss something. Just like right now. How I've decided to let you go. I like you, little bird. Your most precious quality is how you've yet to be tainted.
I'll take that as a compliment. But I still don't understand why you've kidnapped.
Well, seeing is, but this ruin buried deep underground is called the Kernel in the language of erudition. The heart of Amphorius.
พระเจ้าแอมโฟเรียสมหาสุสานไททันนิรันดร์
The name was Titan.
You'll see with your own eyes just how important and how we will stir up the waves of oblivion to douse an eon's ambition.
กำลังจะเฉลยปมหลายอย่างถ้ามึงตัดจบนะกูจะด่าให้ไอ้เหี้ย
All this time.
That's right. It's not actually all that complicated. The road we...
The beginning?
Do you still remember how 3 paths are said to
เดี๋ยว
intertwine
เซทันว่า
in Amphorius?
ถ้ามันตัดจบมันจะหามากเลยอะ
That 3 entities,
ร้องเลยแหละ
each comparable to an emanator, left their marks in this world.
There's Xandar, Iron Tomb, and...
That's right. To this day, the Garden of Recollection was curious about that too. So the Memo Snatchers spent an unimaginably long time
เพิ่งถึงครึ่งเดียวเองวันทางยังอีกยาวไกลโอ้โหมีไฟเลยล่ะ
But there was always a power in the memory zone that kept them out.
แต่ก็ดีเพราะว่าแต่วันนี้อัปเดต10 โมง
And when March 7th's consciousness was seized, it was a ripple of the remembrance that protected her.
Can I assume then that this hypothetical emanator of remembrance was consistently protected?
That's correct.
But why?
Go see for yourself, little bird. The memories contain it. This gate is really
These are March 7th.
Didn't move at all, huh? A journey of 1,000 miles stopped at the door? That's...
Is she stuck?
Keep watching. The fun stuff is...
Warning. Object does not have access permission.
What? Did I touch something I shouldn't have?
Execute formatting protocol.
What's going on? Formatting?
Warning. Illegal operations. Detect. Warning. Illegal operations.
Hey! Don't just activate like that!
Warning. 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 Operation authorized. Protocol name. Back.
Huh?
Finally it stopped! Wait, she's barely spent any time in Amphorius. I don't know what you're saying. Let's not speak in riddles, alright? I'm March 7th, and I'm that person's companion. Sorry I accidentally ended
มี
up
นาก็ยังน่ารักอยู่วันนะครับ
Establishing communication.
Communications? Oh, does this mean I finally get to talk to someone real?
Channel established. Proceeding to encapsulate.
Wait, what? Encapsulate?
Encapsulation complete. Transmission destination. Recurrence number.
What's going on?
The memory stopped, so...
She was already lying in the abyss of fate the next time she woke up.
อ๋อจริงด้วยออนิกเลยมาทันแม่
was calling her mother.
Mother?
Maybe that's just how the Titan calls all remembrance path striders. Like...
So March 7th had already brushed against the inner workings of this world at the beginning of her journey. That warning, why did it mention the Trailblazer? March 7th should have entered...
An inexplicable contradiction, isn't it? Let's put that over the next 97 days. No, the two of us, trailblazed through M4.
It must have been a difficult and lonely journey for her.
Yes. No one could see March 7th. She didn't belong to Amphoria.
Then when did you appear?
On the day that she ran out of options. March 7th tried so many things to help her companions. But the only outcome of her efforts was if, in the end, she had only one option left. Then, I protected her and Dan Hung, and made sure that they were spared.
And you've been hiding in the shadows ever since, while manipulating...
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Why don't we step into it together? As someone qualified to walk with me, you and witness how, in a blank space of time, another futile journey.
I thought Evernight would have done something to stop us, but it's been smooth sailing the whole way through.
ไปกันต่อหลังประตูไม่เลยอย่างนั้นนะ
Absolute silence. I know.
โอ้
Warning. Object does not have access.
ฉันไปโดนอะไรเข้า
It's got nothing to do with you. That's the Scepter safety protocol.
Warning. Warning.
Get ready.
Welcome back.
What?
I'll be...
It mentioned your name.
I'm getting first time I opened as I've written. Thankfully, Evernight didn't take that book.
Operation authorized. Protocol name.
The seal's gone.
เฮ้ยเปิดง่ายๆอย่างนี้เลยอ่ะเฮียเราแม่งสิทธิพิเศษอุ้ยอะไรอ่ะ
Is that
อ้าวไซรีน
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress. 0.015.
And it looks like it'll also...
something's wrong? Could she?
Formatting progress. 23.8.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress.
Where should I start this time? Let me see. There. Shall we start with the meeting between the Helcolithist sage Midamos and the king?
Formatting complete.
What? Did you hear that? This is obviously not the history we know. It might be one of the possibilities in the 30 million. Cyrene should have died at the start of every recurrence. And that book she mentioned. That's very likely. That door reacted. Let's try copying what she did.
Accessing. Recurrence number 335503337. Access failed. Error code.
That's it. As I've written is definitely connected. There are 12 chapters in As I've Written, corresponding to the 12 demigods. Maybe the nameless recollections match these roots. Let's...
Ubris 504. Downloaded.
As expected, the data stream flew into the crystal in the middle. It's absorbing the memories in the book in this manner.
นั่งฟังเลย
I learned how Saridra rewrote the law, but I believe it was Amphorius's decisive move against destiny. 30 million departures, 30 million shatterings, and the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate betrayed Trivia.
Uplotis 405. Downloaded.
ก็อีกที่หนึ่งตรงนู้น
This youth is so desolate. What exactly is it?
You must be very familiar with the story of time now. So why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead?
Philia 093. Downloaded. Scopeo 365. Downloaded. Branch number 1. Archiving. Object. Recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
There's a notch in the terminal that's just the right size for this book.
Branch number 1. Archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
I this As I've Written book is a data terminal that has been modified by the Remembrance. It might have looked like Cyrene was reading a story, but she was actually carrying out a data trip.
ที่แท้ก็เป็นฮาร์ดดิสก์
Right. That's a more direct. No wonder these facilities are reacting to it. This book, but Cyrene could never have known about the truth regarding the scepter. Xandar likely have. Do you remember, during her brief existence, Cyrene...
Yeah. So, I can only... And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in...
It's no secret that Orynyx and Fuli are related. That Eon also... We still don't know the role they play in Amphorius. But if Cyrene accidentally stepped onto the path of remembrance, then her
Encryption key in caps...
If my hypothesis holds, then the scene we just saw... Hey, be careful. Evernight's eyes are everywhere. Don't get too far from me. The chronocognitive anchor will protect us. What is this? It's hard to believe. So many countless storage arrays.
Look, even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress. 0.
It's always so on time. Never laid it up. It's okay, I get it. It's just trying to remind me how... I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was incredible. I forgot all my pain. I wonder... Did every Cyrene... Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
As I expected, an Eon appearing in her dreams, 3 paths intertwining in Amphorius. I have reasons to suspect that Fuli's gaze once swept over this world before the scepter completely fell, and that Cyrene basked in that divine gaze. Humanity cannot judge eons based on our own common knowledge. The remembrance... That's to be expected. The various factions are only followers of their eons, and Fuli, but there's still something I don't understand. According to Black Swan, the garden is internally fractured, and there's a party that yet I feel as though those memo snatchers didn't try to stop us at all. Most of the time, a gaze is simply a natural phenomenon, though some Pathstriders regard it as a supreme... I know what you're thinking. That theoretical emanator of remembrance remains a mystery. But now, I'm leaning towards the idea that what the garden's mirror reflected was... Yes. Legend says that Fuli sits in meditation in the Anasrava Pure Land, spreading the seeds of remembrance across the universe. And when the cosmos ends, all the different realms will be reborn in their garden. If this sealed-off world is also within their gaze, then it's not too big of a stretch to surmise that they need a mechanism to save these... And this mechanism was previously the Time Titan and their demigod. But after Amphorius entered an endless loop... It's that ceremonial blade.
Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, and it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this.
The ceremonial blade killed Cyrene at the start of every recurrence, and at the end of every journey, Cyrene's soul took the extrapolated memories stored. That's how the memories of Amphorius transcended the loop and were continuously stored. While the Foolie's blessing will not disappear as long as this process keeps going.
I knew their gaze never left. As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphorius won't be forgotten.
Cyrene encountered the Aeon's gaze and regarded them as the hope to continue her world. That's why she offered them memories over and over, as to why she insisted on keeping her human form, and offered it might have been the only way for her to maintain her sense of humanity, even though everything was just her wishful thinking. Right. Based on the runes on the floor, the encryption key from earlier, there are 3 keys in total. We're I'll leave it to you.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
The path has appeared. Go!
โอเคเนื้อเรื่องมันหนักอึ้งเลยวะต้องใช้สมาธิเลยอะทำความเข้าใจเดี๋ยวถ้าไม่เข้าใจเดี๋ยวเขาไปหาอ่านเพิ่มตอนนี้เอาเบื้องต้นไปก่อน
Sky sent down rainbows and showed the world a
formatting progress.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again. Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. I've started to feel uneasy whenever Where did the very first ripples want these memories to be sent to?
Formatting progress. 90.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating, never changing, like the fate of the flame chase in every cycle. If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, just an overly naive dream?
Formatting progress. 90. Process error. Process error.
Really? Are you? Thank you. Everyone's still working, so thank you for listening to me all this time.
Formatting complete.
The endless cycle took its toll on her. Even Cyrene could not resist despair, like Aslana. She started to wonder whether everything was... I thought it was an Aeon at first, but the way she talked, it didn't sound... Maybe she's talking to her imagination? No matter who that listener is, Cyrene's storytelling is just a data stream for... Maybe, she thought, as long as she kept tossing drift bottles into the...
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Once again.
อย่าบอกนะว่ากูต้องไปอีก3ห้องเพื่อที่จะทำมันเนี่ยกูว่าชัวร์เลย
From then on, she started another lonesome watch.
Epi-Ikia 216 downloaded.
A devious cat. The trickery that fooled the entire world. No.
The hand of Zagreus.
โอ้โหรีบเดินมาหน่อยไหมอ่านได้หลอกไม่ทัน
Maybe the rune will only be completed after the modules are inserted into the slot.
ต้องไปไว้ไหนอ๋อคือตรงนี้
Axis 945 downloaded.
Midamos's road of strife once again reached its glorious and lonely end. As always.
โอ้โหลูกพี่คุณนั่นน่ะ
Let's wait and see.
อ้าวให้คุยเหรอ
Access denied.
We were denied access. Memories about strife are a fight is unavoidable.
โอเคก็ได้สู้อยู่ดีนั้นได้บัฟก่อน
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Please, as you wish.
Trust me. We can do anything!
Embrace a new life. Return to dust.
ระเบิดตายปะวะตายละ
May death protect us.
บึ้ม
May wandering souls find their
แรงขนาดนี้ไม่ตายได้ไง
Polymos 600. Down Eleos 252.
มี4 ห้องชัวร์เลยแหละ
Branch number 2. Archiving. Object recurrence number 3355037. Progress 31.313%.
Nice. Let's go in.
Branch number 2. Encapsulating encryption key.
I've been wondering, could all the memories we've encountered on the way be Everknight's traps? But I can't think of a good reason for her to do that. I can only surmise that she's either still waiting.
Encryption key encapsulating.
Let's keep observing. Every ripple of these memories could potentially... Let's go back and use the encryption key to open a new path.
So that's how it works.
Go upload the encryption key, just like last time.
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or if I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and him forth?
The third encryption key belongs to the ocean. Let's get going. No memories appeared this time. It's a huge fan. Use the chrono vessel over there to stop it.
อ๋อ นึกว่าจะให้เราแบบหยุดแล้วก็วิ่งผ่านเก่งไปบางทีอะ
In the end, the fish returned to the ocean, her home where there was nothing left. For the sake of the future, she guarded the vortex at the end of the deep sea until the very last moment.
อ้าวปึ๊บโอเค ไปทางไหน
Look, she's over there. Cyrene.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. It's another cycle of new beginnings. And now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental. I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible. But I won't do that anymore now.
Formatting progress. Set process error. Formatting progress. Process error.
No need to feel sorry for if there are no new blank spaces. How can a saga? I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the deliverer, look at these memories I brought to you. It once existed, once sparked, and now I can see through your eyes that they are Isn't that already enough? As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene.
Formatting complete.
Her transformation is... Cyrene was always there during the 30 million recurrences. She recorded the flame chase journey in her... I'm increasingly certain that her audience and companion is in the deepest ruin in Amphorius. At the great tomb where the pasts of all worlds are buried. Who exactly?
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Anaxagoras once again completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete. All he was missing was a last variable from beyond the sky.
Schema 720. Downloaded.
เฮ้ยกลอง
Looks good.
World-bearing. This divine authority is so heavy that I do not know how I can even tell its story.
Nikos 496. Downloaded.
Romance in warm gold forged the
Wait.
long...
The rune is on the fan.
โอ้ย
We need to use the chrono vessel to stop it first.
คุณถูกน็อกแล้ว แต่วัตถุจะมีเจตนาร้ายได้ยังไงก็จริงของมึงมันต้องไปยังไงวะอ๋อโอเคอ๋อมันมีให้เบรกเองโอเคโอเคนึกว่าให้หมุนหาเอง
Carlos 618. Downloaded.
อย่าเข้าไปเอากล่องข้างในอะ
Maria 432. Downloaded. Branch number 3. Archiving. Object recurrence number 3355033.
กูเข้าไม่ได้แต่กูออกไม่ได้ what the fuck
Progress 13.131%.
That's the last encryption key. Take it with you.
Branch number 3. Archived. Encapsulating encryption key in...
It's time to go back and activate the system in the middle of it.
คิดเหมือนมีลูกศรอะไรชี้ไม่รู้คือทางอะไรเดี๋ยวค่อยมาดูแล้วกันอ๋อมันคือทางเก่านี่หว่าเฮียเลย
the third encryption key. I pray that you can dispel all the mysteries.
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphorius was... But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. My good friend, I'll read this book to you. For the 30... That way, it won't just be Cyrene's memories.
Formatting progress. 23. Process error.
It doesn't even make me feel cold anymore. It's like a... Then, there will be a new me, returning here with new... Before I knew it, this palace we built together was no longer a dream. It's now a saga, composed by you, me, and all the flame chasers. It's our week. There will come a day when someone turns over this nearly eternal and awakens all the dust-covered memories, so they can be recalled by the world.
Process error. Analyzing.
I'll read, and you'll listen. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flowers. And you shall continue to wait here, protecting this garden. That way, when the deliverer arrives, the first thing they'll see, and our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every and they shall become the epic known as I've written.
The texture of memories is preserved in countless pillars. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences.
All right. Let's not make things so clear. The very first ripple cheered up her friend like this before she set off. It's a sentence full of blessings, so I want to say it to you. Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? I bid farewell to this beautiful world, so that we can reunite in your memories, in the way I want. You will see the footprints I left behind, in the ripples of past reverie.
อุ้ยทำดียังเลย
I have never had any other fate beyond this memory. So please remember me with love, like that eternal footnote in all the faded sagas. Now, open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past.
Operation authorized. Protocol name, Illusion. Welcome to the Demiurge Matrix.
เชี่ยความจริงอยู่ข้างหน้ากูละตอนนี้เอาตาถึงเอานอนเลย โอ้โหนอนเต็มไปหมด
The listener lies behind this door.
ใครคือผู้ฝะว้าว มีนายอยู่เต็มไปหมดเลย
That symbol at the end of the room.
It belongs to the 13th Titan, the unknown solitary god. The first new spore, Demiurge. Those who are lost remain lost. What a touching scene.
The deepest place in this world is exactly the...
You're not the one we want to reunite with. Ever. But you'd better explain everything to us. This tomb. Tell us everything you know.
You're too on edge, Don Hung. Before we talk about Amphorius's destiny, and take a moment together to mourn.
Truth?
So you still have... Take another moment to look around. Look closely. What a good question that is. Because there's absolutely nothing here. Except a...
You mean Cyrene was deceived?
Indeed. Fu Li planted a false hope in her heart, making her believe that she was Then, that poor girl walked into the great tomb over and over again.
Why did they do...
Did you really think they would just save this crumbling world? Don't be naive, Memo Keeper. In this game between gods, the Remembrance chose to stand with the destruction.
Given your evident hostility towards the garden, I find it hard to take anything you...
Aren't the Memo Snatchers' activities enough evidence? They did everything they could to help Iron Tomb reach completion. And it wasn't just to... Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted within, then the moment the Lord Ravager, that masterless path will be equally split between two eons. Fu Li. Do you understand now? Fu Li did not glance this way to save Amphorius. They will drain this world dry, but fortunately, that girl's sacrifices won't be wasted. I promised her that I would recreate the cause and effect of this world. But the only way for a world that can't be turned back to be considered flawless is to burn it with a raging fire.
You plan to destroy all the memory?
That's right. I'll set fire to all the stories, all the emotions, all the futility. Setting fire to this much material will be enough to completely annihilate the Scepter's operating logic. Iron Tomb will lose the soul.
The freedom you speak of is no different from destruction. Everything that would also include your memory.
That's right. That's why I needed your help, little bird. The more we walk together, that you have a beautiful Dharmakaya. It fits me very much.
So that's why you took me here. Your true form is a bottomless obsession.
Smart girl. This avatar is but a shadow cast by the candlelight. Discarding it invokes my wish to kill the path of remembrance. March 7th will not find peace as long as they and their fanatical hench. The road ahead is still long, and she needs a guardian to stand by her side.
Allow me to refuse.
Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie. I will personally plant myself. I will head into reality and find the true you.
So, that...
A genius's mirror trick and a protective mechanism of the erudite. Those layers of security do make things a little difficult.
But unfortunately, those two nameless are already right outside until we meet again.
Will you still not stand with me, my companions? We'll save the beautiful cosmos, and we will... Don't get caught up in your emotions, my dear. The hero's journey in this world, its essence is nothing but a string of zeros and ones. For your own sake, and for the sake of March's come, I hold the core flame of world-bearing.
If you honestly thought we would agree, that just proves you don't understand March 7th.
Seems like I really can't get along with people like you do. But
In order to make sure you can still embrace tomorrow, some memories must be settled. What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
โอ้ได้ตีแล้วมีต้านเหินให้ใช้ไหม
New life is to be born. Its seed has to be dead. Only through abandonment and oblivion can souls walk from emptiness towards rebirth.
กูว่ากูหยิบมาผิดทีมละ
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
I shall remember this root here. Life as you wish.
Repent.
Don't worry, night falls. Good night. Rise and shine.
Embrace a new life. Return to dust.
Again, again. Again.
May death protect us.
โอ้โหโอ้ใจเย็นพี่ชาย
Root here. Time for some sweet dreams. Treat our guests nicely. Rise and shine.
You can do it. Trust me. We can do anything.
เฮ้ยอิชิรันโอ้โหแม่งเอ้ยอันนี้คืออะไรอ่ะเอาไปรับไปเจ็บจังเลยอ่ะ
Don't worry, night falls. Good night. Again.
I shall remember this as you wish. Embrace a new life.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Life is return to dust.
ระเบิดตายโอ้โหไม่น่าตาย 40-30%
Protect us.
เอาตายเลย
It's time to end this. Return March 7th to us.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just need some time. The encryption key written by those geniuses. How about we play a game? Don't worry. It won't take long. I understand it's too difficult for you to treat the Chrysos errors as extrapolated data. Now, the cosmos will face an unprecedented catastrophe. On the one side are companions who've weathered every storm with you. They fought with everything they've got and obtained a 1% chance of victory. On the other side, there's a simple button. The oblivion will burn away all traces of their existence, as well as your entire... Those who are to be sacrificed will be fully aware. Tell me.
โอ้โห
You're right. This choice is meaningless and unimportant. Is the number of people making that choice? I've just posed the same question to Don Hung. The answer doesn't matter. Let me see. Now.
Wait!
Cyrene?
Another damsel in distress rescue?
Still think you can do something? Little pink mem. What weapons do you have to stand against me?
Don't underestimate me. Besides, stir up ripples of past reverie.
What?
We don't have time for endless chatter at crucial moments like this. Quick, friend! Take this! Take the shot! I can't... Make sure you get the focus right! No time to explain! Quick! Well done, friend! Now leave the rest to us.
โอ้ยตาจะบอดไอ้เหี้ย
This is a light cone made. Oh, and there's a harmony in Looks like someone's been. We meet again. Naive. I know you mean that as a. But as for the word naive. Welcome to Ides Elysiae, a small village shrouded by the veil of Evernight. Let's give you a taste of your own medicine. With my home as the inspiration.
มีนาใช่มีนากลับมาแล้ว
Hope you like it, Miss
ยังไม่กลับมาสิแค่โผล่มาแล้วนะ
Perceptive little memo sprite. But with just you and that harmony's little birdie. So, tell me, what role did you? I really didn't think that this other. But at least when it comes to brains, I've still got the edge.
แต่อย่างดีนะอย่างน้อยด้านสมองฉันยังเหนือกว่า What the fuck?
Oh, you mean that time in that split second when we switched bodies? With your last flicker, you hid yourself within the Titan's veil. Huh? You got it already? But my plan was super thought out. I know those two better than anyone. History books, diaries, and photo stones are all perfect catalysts for memories. That's right. So when I hear her press the shutter, I'd whoosh right into the camera. But if you put it like that, aren't you leaving? No way. She will definitely be snapping away all over Amphorius. Because she... True. You really know her well. Miss Evernight. Let's be real. My amateur skills aren't enough to keep... But if March 7th were here, that would... Because there's no way for you to ignore her. Fine. Lay it on me then. After going on such a long deep... First, I want to thank you for protecting her in Dan Hung. So, while there's still time, I've got to... There is something that truly puzzles me. How did you find yourself again? After giving up all your memories and becoming an... Looks like you aren't so omnipotent. The answer is simple. I have been dozing inside the camera, so when she told Cyrene in this cycle about her interstellar travels, those memories... I may still be far from the complete March 7th. But these memories... So, you know what led up... Go ahead. Tell me. Let's hear why you're so... Why? Isn't the reason... Even through a camera lens, I know that the love, hate... Same old topic. I already got her to make... The weights on each side of the scale are far too unequal. When destruction looms, trying to preserve everything. Well, take us... Have you ever really thought about it? If the cosmos were nothing more than a bigger Akama, ruled by a so-called imperator, maybe... But the truth is, we're just a bunch of nameless, even with everyone calling her Deliverer. I believe that the meaning of Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. It's not about... So don't try to guilt-trip me with stuff like necessary sacrifices. The Express crew is immune to these baseless accusations. Besides, and this is just an example, if Madame Herta wanted to, she could have whipped because, according to your logic, the lives of a few nameless are nothing compared to a Lord Ravager's potential. But that's not what she did. You wouldn't have liked it either, would you? I figured you out a weakness. You've got such incredible powers. But you still kept your promise to me. The sole motivation behind everything you do was just... You're not as naive as... In that case, I can prove it to you. I won't answer for someone else. But... Here, hold this.
น่ารักจัง
An empty spirit. If you want to seriously think about it, this thing actually, its memories are all drawn from the camera's photos. In other words, from my journey of trailblazing. While I was awake, you were always sleeping. So talking about this probably doesn't feel real to you.
ขออนุญาตสักครู่พอดีมันค่อนข้างน่ารักเลยแหละชอบอย่างเลยคนนั้นอ่ะโคตรสวยไป
So, why don't I walk you through these memories all over again? The spirit turned into a journal? Yep, that's what memories are.
อันนี้ใครวาดนะจำไม่ได้
You don't know where they are, and you don't know what you actually remember. But when you need them most, they are guaranteed to appear again.
เจอผาดอ๋อใช่ใช่เจอผาดใช่เจอผาด
How was your first trailblaze journey?
It was very fun.
We should still be careful in the future.
Oh, come on, Don Hung. We're here to celebrate for her tonight. Don't listen to him. Listen, I am practically a trailblaze expert.
You call this trip fine?
Well, that's because we could only find 700-year-old guides online.
So, you've been a lot of places before?
You bet. Capital of Passion, Calcis, Tychean. All my souvenirs are in my room, but they're just... Oh, look at this. A Belabogian notebook. A special... She prepared quite a few gifts for us. Raw Geomarrow, Supreme Guardian medals.
What's so special about it?
The previous Trailblaze missions were all on super high-tech worlds. Forget about paper books. Eurillo is completely different. Watching people record their lives with pen and paper?
It's just like calligraphy. Those deep emotions buried in human hearts can only be awakened through such...
Don Hung, you truly embody both of... Anyways, that's what I thought too. A camera can only capture fleeting moments. But stitching those moments into a story... In other words, just taking photos isn't enough. They need...
Isn't the photo wall enough?
I told you it's different. Besides, this little notebook is a memento of our first trailblaze together with you. Anyways, the next stop is the legendary planet of festivities. So, when we get there, I'll make sure we take tons of pictures together.
Fine by me.
And one more thing. If I'm ever too busy to get off at a stop, this camera is gonna be in your hands. I don't want to miss a single trailblaze. So you all need to practice your photography skills. And
น่ารักจังเลยมีนา
back then, I was only half joking. I never thought I'd actually miss out. And those 97 days alone had me on edge. Thankfully, with my quick thinking and sharp planning, I managed to keep up with those two. By hiding in the camera. So what? That's still trailblazing. The camera is my true form. That might have been a joke. Well, yeah, It was super inconvenient. I couldn't help them when they were in danger. Couldn't complain when they talked total nonsense. And watching her
ขนาด
snap
เห็
a
นสรรพคุณ
terrible
ถ่ายรูป
photo,
อวยแต่ยังคุมชัตเตอร์ไม่ได้เลย
but I
อ้า
stuck
ว
with them all the way
แม่งสกิลการถ่ายรูปกูติดลบ
to
ซะละ
where we are now. Together with them,
อันนี้
I got to know this beautiful yet dying world. I claimed our first core flame on the flame chase journey. I met new companions, then bid them farewell. I inherited everyone's determination, carrying it forward into the future they fought for, until my destiny becomes one with this world's, rewriting the predestined tragic ending. And return only then can I pen the name March 7th into this hero's journey called Amphorius. Into this
Looks like our trailblaze in Amphorius is coming to an end.
While we still have time, shall we pick out some materials for March's journal? Aha! No way we're skipping this one.
Huh? When did you take this?
I still had my phone. Scared now? Don Hung, the seal head. The first seed competitor with the ghost seal in the super duper fun seal slam.
I'm against including this photo, but suit yourself. Akama, Castrum
อุ้ยภาพนี่สวยจังเลย
the Grove.
ขออนุญาตอีกรอบหนึ่ง
These shots are all pretty great. I have to say, your skills are almost on par with March's now.
That's how awesome I am. Oh, right! How about this one? The Veil of Evernight. Or
Is that actual mist or just motion blur from your
เป็น
shaky
หมอกจริงหรือ
hands?
ภาพเธอมันหรือมือมันสั่น
hey, that was a super tense moment. I only had the chance to take a quick one. Huh? Did you hear something?
โอ้นี่เป็นเอเวอร์ไนท์แทนไม่ใช่กดผิด
March 7th. Perhaps the photo captured a trace of time's divine power.
All right then. If March were here, she'd definitely.
they went back and forth like that, discussing for hours. It was like they were arguing about which game to play. How to sneak midnight snacks from the dining car without Pom-Pom noticing. Or who was gonna wash Miss Himeko's coffee cup. They've always been by my side. No one knows about my forgotten past.
We can't go back to the past. And
But at least we can do better in the future.
Isn't that right?
ภาพอาร์ตสวยจังเลย ชอบจัง
I still remember the day when you first put on these clothes and looked at your eyes were so clear. When all this is over, I hope the mirror can still reflect those same eyes. You're pretty naive too. Always hoping that the mirror will but you don't even trust the you reflected in the mirror. And if you keep trying to shoulder everything for me. Yes, I get it, March 7th. I only have your memories, and you have always been the me that I... Just hearing those words from you makes me feel well. I've appealed to your emotions. As for Reese, could you help us out here?
I'm here. Finally my turn to shine, isn't it, Miss Evernight? You've been so fixated on your targets that you probably haven't even that a massive variable has emerged in Amphorius in the
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for point. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will.
สลิเน่สลิด้าดิ
The Imperator added one extra rule to the final Aranova at the cost of her life. That's how she can ensure Amphorius doesn't become a sacrifice in the cosmic conflict. Even if this world has to exist in the form of Iron Tomb, it will stand on its own among the stars.
Oh, interesting.
Simple. If any anomaly occurs during the Era Nova process, all foreign elements will be eliminated immediately. Whether it's the Remembrance or the Trailblaze. And the 12 core flames will complete the final Era Nova through the purest form of...
A daring wager indeed. That ruthless Imperator. Could she have already sensed that the Remembrance...
No. You managed to fool everyone. There's no way she could have known your plan. Modifying this law was just a precaution. To prevent the Astral Express and the geniuses from betraying Amphorius after her downfall. But if you insist on doing this right now, then the cosmos will undoubtedly face the worst possible end. My friend, Dan Heng, and March 7th will all merge with the Scepter and become a...
You knew all along?
Yep. But I decided I needed to have a heart-to-heart with you first. I won't be afraid. Even if my inner world is nothing but an Evernight. That's because my journey's destination lies among the stars. Thank you for your coddling. But please trust me and leave it to me. Both my past and that obsessive oblivion will help me become even stronger than her and Dan Heng.
I'm sorry for becoming an obstacle in your journey.
Don't apologize, Evernight. We're just two sides reflected by the same mirror. So, when we bid farewell to our division...
มีนาคือดีกับตัวเองแล้ว เฮ้ย มีมูเมนต์ใหม่ๆด้วยว่ะ เจ๋งดีนี่ อุ้ยน่ารัก
Our
โอ้ย ตากูจะบอด
will only grow more beautiful.
Many thanks, Mr. Sunday. Are they in this memory zone? Yes, but we can't let our guard down. Let's go find them.
ตาจะบอด
Unusually quiet here.
มองไม่เห็น
March 7th isn't here.
Get ready. We can't give her any chance this time.
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
Ace.
Ace?
มีนากลับมาแล้ว
March?
Of course it's me. It's been a while.
อุ้ย นางเอก นี่คือนางเอก
I'm back.
โอ้สวยมากเลยอ่ะ
Finally.
สวยจัด
Finally. I can talk to you all. She has returned to her slumber in the...
You protected us, March.
จริง นางเอก ระดับโปรเกม
I had
you so long to find me. Don't you know how to move faster? You too? If this keeps up,
We both know that you've been by our side this whole time. This trailblaze journey wouldn't be complete.
We'll not only trailblaze into the future together and save the world, we'll also return to the Express together.
After we complete this trailblaze...
If a new life is to be born, it's March 7th. When you bid farewell to your... Have you thought about the version of yourself? As of now, I have no intention of making choices for you. You've already decided on your next destination, and to wipe the name, pure child of Anasrava, from your mind. I am an obsession whose purpose it is to protect you. Therefore, the only one thing I can be sure of, the path of remembrance, is far more than what people observe on its surface. Will not allow you to become this broken conspiracy's next sacrifice. If you ever need me again, feel free to awaken my power. Then trailblaze through the darkness in my stead. Oblivion shall keep watch over your past, veiled in the hush of the Evernight.
Oh? The chronocognitive anchor readings? They actually pulled it off.
ทันเฮต้า
They got the first genius. Then they put the garden in its place. This chapter in trailblazing history may not be the last of its kind, but it's...
We couldn't have made it this far without the wholehearted support of the...
And next, we'll be facing the Lord Ravager as they break free.
Let me give you a warning. The backdoor screwy setup in the Era Nova system can only get you as far as breaching the core of the scepter. As for those nastier malware programs lurking inside Iron Tomb's belly...
That's more than enough to help us. By the way, how are Mr. Screwlum's...
Oh, give him a bit more time. Those screwheads at the Imperial Advisory Council need to understand what the concept of war means first.
I've heard Mr. Screwlum's fleet includes planet-class mechs.
You sure know your stuff. I'd rather none of them show up and let my space station save some face.
The memory of this decisive battle is bound. Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. I also, the Xianzhou Alliance has replied that they are willing to
เฮ้ย
offer
เอาแล้วว่ะเฮียแพทหน้ากูบอกเลยสงครามระดับจักรวาลไอ้น้อง
The Alliance? Not just...
มาเยอะกันขนาดนี้
This is really good news. With this, our odds of victory just
เฮี
went
ย
up another notch.
งั้นเราจะได้เห็นนักล่าเจอเรามาปะวะแบบตีเก่าเนี่ย
Whether this news is good or bad remains...
What do you mean?
Something has happened that even General Jing Yuan couldn't understand. He urgently wants me to inform the two
แพทหน้า
geniuses
แม่งเอ็นเกมปะวะตื้อ
that Amphorius's causality has vanished from the matrix of prescience. This means the instant in Noose's calculations.
As the Theoros, the night has faded away, and what I have created,
Confident, aren't you? But from where I stand, when the Deliverer and her companions fully uncover the secret, that is the moment your schemes...
Lord Anexagorus, I have granted access. How unfortunate that you'll never analysis complete. Before I erase you completely, the demi-urge.
If it never existed, then where did the name...
Isn't that exactly? Let me give you an example. A sage from the grove once conducted an experiment. He took a chimera embryo, removed its head. Remarkably, this chimera regrew its skull. The experiment was over. The sage had assumed the shell driven by instincts, the Chimera's body.
So that's it.
The 13th Titan never existed. I killed that Titan with my own hands. That life form called... Yes. Iron Tomb is an endless giant. And to become Noose.
Your Titan. The Eon of Erudition. I see. So you were afraid after all. Afraid of history repeating itself.
I shall shackle God with my own hands. Iron Tomb will connect to their... I hear it. The tolling of the Doomsday Bell. After 13 heartbeats, my first and final thesis shall as for why I buried the Demiurge in a corner of my memory. I simply forgot. Your laughter is but a helpless...
Helpless? You merely created a false god. But Amphorius has long since written the final Era Nova is at hand. The Deliverer, myself, and this world will together prove that the original Noose...
See you in the next life, Sage. If there's... Then, in the name of genius, I shall...
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness. But this time, it will be the final flame chase journey. The epic with endless cycles is about to...
The extrapolations of the erudition, the core flames of the destruction, and the trailblaze will write a new beginning for this world.
Not only that, we'll also carry the history of all 30 million recurrences into the... It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it...
This miracle wasn't created by just one person. Finan would have long been consumed by the core flames. If he hadn't chiseled his companion's dying wish. The heroes never yielded, and never fell during Euphoria. It was fate that fell instead.
I know you're watching, aren't you? The original Helia. Weird. I still couldn't recover the memories of these 30 million. But that doesn't matter anymore, right? Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. But even if everything fades away with the wind, there's one feeling. Love will always exist. Let's write an ending unlike any before. Behold, O gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova, the radiant soul, has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
Amphorius! I do not call your name, son.
เชี่ยฉากนี้
In this
เท่จัด
world, they fused burning golden ichor into their body. Will destiny remember their names in days to come?
There's gonna be way too many names to remember. 30 million times 1,000? No, wait. Oh, let's not get hung up on that now. If there are more of us, then there will be more paths. Together, let's reach the end of the west wind where flowers bloom in spring.
Now, the people
people of this world will no longer be bound by a single rule, but will make their own laws. Though the Imperator's figure may seem rather small against the stars beyond, she will suffice as the cornerstone of the world and become the foundation of the greatest empire.
Looks like this will be a feast that never comes to a close.
We คำมาเป็นคู่ด้วยแหละ
May the fish never leave the ocean, and may the days ahead shine like pearl.
May the gentle sky watch over all beings. There'll be no more distinctions of status or rank. Only
reason or defects, they will all be sown by my own hands. If there's anything else to say, I urge future scholars not to put me on a pedestal.
May the newborn dawn keep the world's eyes ever bright. Their defiance may be.
Cypher อยู่ไหน Cypher โอ้โหมาก่อนเลยพี่ไมเดย์กู
Warriors shall fight for strife, not with glory as their end, but to march forward in its light.
Even though death shall eventually separate us, let every embrace we share be without regret.
Why are you guys
Cypher มาแล้ว
so serious?
Fine. Then I'll wish for there always to be water in deserts. And
Earth shall protect the past, present, and future, eternally sustaining life.
Is it my turn? Then let time watch.
ขาดลูกพี่คนหนึ่ง
Just like the Trailblaze.
It isn't like you to be this serious, partner. Are you hesitating about how to carry out the divine authority of world-bearing? Or... That's right. Just keep moving forward. In your own way. Bring a true dawn to Amphorius.
In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, and now, let us all embark on this final grand journey. Stand with me and become heroes.
Turn over this nearly eternal page.
Let the Trailblaze write an ending unlike any that ever was.
ชี้เนี่ยเพลงตอนเพลงตีตอนเข้าเกม มาแล้วว่ะไซรีนร่างโตที่เขาว่า
In the legend's ending, the world was pure chaos. Then the gods cast down the core flames, and the titans were born within. The destruction's black tide fell to the ground, as Doomsday's distant reckoning resounded. Yet still, there were giants who chased the flames, leading the way in the grand undertaking of Trailblaze. Flow, golden blood, flow. Converge into a boiling river that flows across the divine inscriptions of this world. Aglaia, the chrysalis of gold, you must caress the holy city's web and hearken to the sounds of the stars. There shall be the three-faced goddess traversing through myriad passages, bearing tidings to you from the universe. Anaxagoras of reason has enough knowledge to refute the world and to stir up a torrent capable of enlightening all. Go seek the holy maiden who severs dawn from dusk, and let the sky become the slumbering cot from which she wakes. Make him return. Mightymost, the lance of fury, pierce the enemy's king with Kremnos' heroic souls. Set her at rest, Cyphera, the coin of whimsy. Command the frozen fate to once again flow. And that hand of shadow Castorus, the master of the river of souls. She has been granted the right to embrace and warm new life. Now blossoms at her fingertips. You will hear the chalice of plenty reverberating through eternity. You will see the veil of Evernight visiting before the break of dawn. Until the journey's end, when all beings reach the end of the earth. And the nameless new king ascends the throne alongside countless heroes to embark on the grand mission of deliverance. I have witnessed the distant past, where the blazing sun once etched the footprints of humanity. The children of humanity, known as the Chrysos heirs, have restored the gods' core flames and once more upheld the world. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Therefore, we cast even ourselves into the flame, only to inscribe the opening stroke in the poem of creation.
เชี่ยทำดีจัดเลยตัดสินใจถูกแล้วที่หลบสปอยล์ทุกอย่างตัดสินใจถูกแล้วถ้าเห็นสปอยล์กันคงร้องอะ
Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
โปรดติดตามต่อไปโอ้ยจบแล้วโอเคเนื้อเรื่องของ 3.6 ก็จบเพียงเท่านี้รอ 3.7 ต่อไปโอเควันนี้ก็น่าจะมาแค่นี้แหละผมว่าอิ่มกันนะ4 ชั่วโมง 3-4 ชั่วโมงเดี๋ยวพวกกิจกรรมให้เดี๋ยวผมไปเล่นนอกรอบอ่ะพอดีมีภารกิจที่ต้องไปทำต่อที่ชื่อว่า7 ได้ก็ใครที่อยู่ดูจนจบนะก็ขอบคุณมากๆเลยนะวันนี้ก็ขอบคุณที่เข้ามาแวะมาคุยกันได้เห็นอะไรดีๆหลายอย่างนี่สินะที่เขาเรียกว่าอบอุ่นหัวใจโอเคสำหรับวันนี้ก็ขอบคุณที่แวะเข้ามาดูครับบ๊ายบายเจอกันไลน์หน้าอาจจะเป็น7 หรือว่าอาจจะไปโผล่อีกที 3.7 เลยบ๊ายบายครับ